Floyd and he was me, he would never have to fight again because that exhibition shit, as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get $100+ million for it,
right?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due,
right?
And
yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
And just like that, we are back. How y'all feeling today? Salute to everybody in the building on this good Thursday, man. This week been blowing by. You know we back to get boxing. It's JusDueBoxing. Burn up these airwaves how we always do. And build on this great boxing, man. Y'all already know if you catch this on the playback, make sure you smash the like button, sub to the channel. We on the road to 10K and we gonna get there. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure you turn your notifications on and come rock out with the dopest chat on YouTube, man. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling today? Let me say what's up to the fam, and we gonna build, man. We got some good topics to build on today, man. We gonna get to it. Plumbing and more for you. LTD, what's good with it, fam? He said Bob Arum wants to capitalize on damaged goods. Devin Haney. When Devin confronted Teal, fight for years. Teal chose to fight to middle Cambosis. And to him, I get you. We gonna get to it, man. Miss JusDueBoxing, my queen, is in the building. How you feeling, baby girl? Appreciate you being here early. Don't work too hard, because I know you're still at work. Saudi, what's good with the family? Miss Joette, peace to the queen. How you feeling? Jordan Smith in the building. Horry Faints, my guy. Ace, what's good, family? All things, what's good, bro? Gianni in the building, what's good, family? BJ33, what's good with it? Thomas Hill, my guy. What's good with it, Mike? Yeah, Mike Mazak and Mike Kirkland. Whenever Mike and Mike in the building, it's a good day. Salute to everybody, man. Appreciate it, everybody, as always, man. We just gonna keep on building. How you know we do it? How you know we do? Yeah, he called me Kurt. Get a little slip of the tongue right there. He was supposed to say Kurt. You're supposed to say Kurt, not Kurt, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. 12 threes. What's good with it, family? How you feeling? P Black was good. Retiring on Twitter isn't official. You know, that's just what he said, you know. So I use his words. So right off the bat, before you even come in here real quick, I'm gonna just address this real quick. Why I put officially retires? Because let me show you exactly why I did it. Let me show you. Just because I know some people nitpicking, right? What did that say, my good brother? What does that say, P Black? What does that say? I'm officially retired. So that's his words. We know he didn't officially retire, but I'm using his words. So don't bust my chops about it, man. Don't bust my chops. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna talk about all of that. You know, you can't think you know what I'm gonna say already. You get me, you gotta just kick back a little bit, kick your feet up if you're at home, you know, kick your feet up, tune in. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy the conversation. Lonnie Lee, my guy, what's good with it, bro? Rude Exposure, you've been cooking over there too, family. Salute to you. Steph Brown, what's good with it, fam? Always good to see you. Salute to my guy, 12 threes, AJ64 in the building, Zoom verse. Peace to my guy. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you always sharing the lives, always sharing these builds. 12 threes in the building, putting some color in the chat. Much love to my guy. We gonna get to it.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute the 12 threes. We're gonna have a good one. We're gonna have a Ryan Crown. Yes. Luke, we're gonna talk about it, people. Like, we're gonna talk about it. Trust me. You're gonna use a conversation you could rock with. I'm a pretty fair dude, you know. SR was good with it. He said, "Can you start the show?" Yeah, we gonna get to it. Watch. Trust me. It's all good. Kirk Douglas, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? How you feeling? So let's get to it, man. Aisha, peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? Always good to see you in the building. Really know that Kurt is official. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Salute to my guy, Judah Bent, for the intro, man. I'm working on something. I'm gonna get a new one up soon. So we're gonna get a new one. We're gonna put that one in the rafters, retire that one, just like we did the other one. But I'm gonna have a new intro soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna keep building. And putting out this great work, man. You know it. Salute to my guy, Judah Bent. But let's get to this, man. Let's get to it, man. It's always a lot to talk about in boxing. Always a lot, you know? So being that bro came through and he started with the rhyme, we gonna go there, you know, because, you know, we do long builds over here, so we ain't going nowhere. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and we gonna get to it. So we could start with Ryan Garcia, being that he's the hot topic, man. We all know that this dude, we all know that he you know, we all know about the positive ostarine test, right? We all familiar with the story. We understand that, you know, real ones know it's no arguing or debating whether or not that was in his system, right? It was. You know, the only thing left now is, you know, based on everything that's transpired, is for us to wait to that judgment. I think they said like 48 hours or so he got, and for them to make a judgment or whatever have you. But up until this point, like I say, for me, there's been some inconsistencies in the whole situation. Maybe it's just the way they handled it. But at the end of the day, what you do know is a guy had ostarine. And what we do want to know is, for me, as a fair person, as a straight up person, I want to know if he's able to present a case, or was he able, him and his team, able to present a case that was able to show that it was contamination and not him intentionally doing this. Now, like I always said, being very consistent, they're able to, he can't prove it, like, you know, because this retirement thing is a little fishy to me. Like, I don't like it. I'll just say that. I don't like the retirement thing because the timing of it couldn't be worse. The timing stink bad. You know what I mean? It's the same way when this ostarine stuff first initially happened and you had one of the head members, I think, of the State Athletic Commission, Kim something, I forget her last name, but she stepped down. It was just the timing of it. Now, she could have stepped down for the exact reasons that she said, but the timing just couldn't be more odd. So now you fast forward to this situation, and this dude, you know, Picasso, was good with it, fam. If they do with Baltimore voice, what's good with Kyle Cooley? Blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? So, you know, we fast forward up to now, and the way he's treated this situation, he's moved about as if he's a guy that's clean. Like, hey, man, it's tainted supplements, or, you know, they setting me up, Illuminati, like you name it, he done said it. You get what I'm saying? He done said it. LaMarcus, what's good with the family? And the only problem that I have with all of that, the main issue that for me that I have, I can only speak for myself, that I have with all of that stuff, it's okay to claim all that stuff if that's the route you want to go. But the only thing I don't like, the biggest red flag, just for me observing the whole situation, is through all of this, I have heard pretty much zero accountability. LaMarcus was good, fan. I haven't heard zero accountability on the side of Ryan. You get what I'm saying? Now, again, you can have your feelings as to who, what, when, how, and why, like, you know, this situation happened. But one thing I notice is you haven't been very consistent with who you pointed the finger at. So that, for me, that's a little red flaggish. And like I said, the lack of accountability is what I don't like as well. And then, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes, you know, y'all got to know these fighters and stuff, like, you know, the powers that be, people that's in position, they be more privy to this information than before it hit us. So when you see Devin Haney tweet, you know, I'll be back in 2 years after Ryan serves his suspension, right there, you start to ask yourself, why so confident that it's going to be 2 years? You know, we still don't know what it's going to be right now, right? We still don't know. But like I said, with the lack of accountability that Ryan has shown and the way he's moved about, he either has to be one of the silliest, most immature fighters we ever seen today, one of the dumbest, or he actually didn't do this intentionally, and maybe that's why he's carrying about. But like I said, just being fair to the entire situation, when you moving the way he's moving, it don't exactly look good. You've been clowning, you've been trolling Devin, you've been reposting, you know, clips of the fight, talking about how you beat him this, and, you know, you've trolled in every which way, and you've even reached out to other fighters, going back and forth with guys like Cambosis, talking about his wife, playing about his kids. You playing with Caleb Plant, you're playing with his wife, you're talking crazy about Errol Spence, you switched up on Frank Martin. Like, just being real, looking at all of that, like, I just have to ask, I got questions because I don't have all the answers. Is all of that a deflection? Like, are you running for something? Do you got something to hide? Because you're talking about officially retiring on Twitter. You done. You making it sound like you some type of victim. And then you saying you don't need sympathy, but you almost essentially playing the sympathy card. So, like I said, just being real, because I'm going to speak on both sides of the spectrum. That's the way you have a conversation. So I'm just pointing out what I feel like is wrong with this situation and the way he's moving. He could be a lot more mature about it. He can handle things a lot differently, and he's not doing that. Maybe he don't have the people in place. Maybe he just don't have the self-control or the maturity within to handle this in a more respectable manner. But at the end of the day, you know, the joke is going to be on him if he find himself suspended for 2 years because he, in fact, you know, was intentionally taking Ostarine, and that's what they come to find out. That's what's not going to be good. So when you sit up here and talk about how you're retiring right before they about to make a judgment on you, I don't like it. I'm just being real. That's red flaggish. Now that could mean nothing, but I wouldn't be me if I wasn't being real enough to at least point that out. Why I see why some people gonna think it look real mighty funny. It ain't gonna just be me. Maul Brooks was good with it. I feel you. Her crazy suspension. Yeah, 2 years is wild. B-Dog was good with it. He ain't retiring. Just Devin ain't retiring. Right. They both. John Wick was good with it, family. How you feeling? Jado was good with it, bro. So to everybody in the building, y'all smash that like button. So, like I said, the timing of it just couldn't be worse. It don't look good. Are you running from something? You get what I'm saying? You got a lot on the line. Like, if you really didn't do this, then your team should be able to prove this, Mr. 30 mil in a night. You put that in the song, Mr. Empire, what it do, family? You put that in the song. Do you not remember, Mr. Hey, you ever made 30 mil in a night? Nope. Yeah, no, hell no. I ain't hell no. We ain't made no 30 mil in a night, but you have, right? So you better have used some of that 30 million to have got your name cleared. You get what I'm saying? And of course, the right way, but I'm not feeling no sympathy for this dude. You don't get to tuck your tail now. You done trolled, you done clowned, you done misbehaved like a kid, like a child, all the way up until now. You don't get to tuck your tail talking about you retiring. Because for one, listen, boxing will go on. No one fighter is big enough to stop the sport from continuing and going forward. Nobody, no one fighter. People won't miss you. They'll get over it. So the hell with that kicking and screaming, that attention seeking stuff. I don't rock with that. So I'm just saying the zero accountability, bro, I don't rock with. You get what I'm saying in terms of you not never just saying, you know what, I may have took some supplements and they may have just been tainted. Stick with that. You done ran and blamed everybody, the companies, your team, you blaming it. You're pointing fingers everywhere, bro. Look in the mirror, slow it down. Say, yo, I am accountable. I'm responsible for where I put in my body at all times. You know, I didn't intentionally do this. If that should take, then say that and just run with it. But all that senseless trolling, the carrying on, being disrespectful, playing with people's wives, doing a lot of crash out type of stuff. You crashing out in real time, but you're lucky that the things that you're doing don't lead to serious consequences. Like you already had a little run-in where they had to put a riot helmet on your ass and walk you out the hotel room because you was out there vandalizing. Another thing, like you're a millionaire. What the hell are you? Yo, if you want to paint, go rent a spot and paint, bro. You having temper tantrums, spray painting and vandalizing? Is you out your mind? Like you're doing a lot of crash out type of, I wanna get in trouble to take attention off of. No, bro, we still paying attention. We real boxing fans, and we all want to know what this ruling is because the length of your suspension, I don't know about y'all, is gonna let me know full well if it was an intentional situation or it was a contamination situation. You get 2 years, how they been throwing that out there lately, man, that shit ain't looking good for you, buddy. It ain't. So you could try to tuck tail all you want, but that retirement shit ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. That PD Osterine situation will follow you for the rest of your career, bro. Even if you're able to get yourself your name clear and they're able to prove contamination, it's still gonna follow you. So definitely tucking your tail, talking about to retire, all that kicking and screaming on the way out. That shit ain't gonna work. We ain't rocking with that. We just want to know what the truth is because we real boxing fans. We want to know if it was foul play involved intentionally or was it just some contamination because you was lazy and you didn't go through the proper steps to get your supplements tested to make sure they was on the up and up. That's what matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Heat the devil on the ground, but you know how I go. Right, Steph, right. Real prison talk with Tommy. How you feeling, family? Good to see you in the building. We won't and got Ghost Kevin King in the building. Was good. Ryan was Michael Docent. The supplement was retaining more was shown in the system. Yeah, man. I'm interested to see what the ruling gonna be because I think that's gonna say a lot. Dodge J, what it do, fam? You know what I'm saying? So Deuce enough fact he was found guilty of it. Now you wait for the punishment. Right. The punishment is gonna tell me whether or not it was some intentional stuff. You get what I'm saying? And that to me, y'all, that matters to me because that's a whole different thing. Especially if you're aware of contamination and how big of a problem that is in sports, not just boxing. So, like I said, I'm a reasonable dude. If it's contamination, I still think he should be suspended, as he will be, but it's a much different outlook. Like you saying, you took something and you ain't go through the steps to get it checked and it end up biting you in the ass is much different than you knowingly full well. You get what I'm saying? Playing foul. You get what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but for me, I'm trying to be as transparent, as clear as possible. If you were lazy and didn't go through the necessary protocol and steps to check your supplements and make sure they were cool, yeah, you still got to hold yourself accountable. But that's far different than knowing what you was doing. You get what I'm saying? And then thinking you can get away with it. So like I said, that suspension is going to reveal a lot. You get what I'm saying? Trey Skills, what it do, fam? LeVar, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? I believe he's going to get the Bumgarner treatment, 6 months. Yeah, man, if that's the case, then that'll just mean for me that, it was contamination and not him definitely doing it. So YSM Sports Media, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. He say crashing out. Fans are overlooking it because he got the outcome they wanted. Nope, we ain't looking. Me, my boy. We ain't overlooking it. We paying attention to all the crash out behavior. That's just what I was speaking about before you got in here. A lot of that stuff he been doing is very crash out type behavior. Fortunately for him, most of it hasn't put him in a situation that's worse than what he in now, right? You know what I mean? He had to run in, like I said, with the cops and the vandalism. That stuff is pure immaturity. It's foolishness. Like, you're a millionaire. Like, I can't even understand the mentality of a guy that's doing that. But I will say this. You know, like I said, if he's on record for having mental health, right? I do understand that stuff don't just go away. And you got this dude running around potentially smoking and drinking. You adding that into the mix. You just a burning, you know what I mean? A burning plane crashing down. That's what it looked like. You just, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, instead of making sure your name is all the way on the up and up, you rather play games, troll, talk crazy to everybody, continue to put more eyes on you, but for all the wrong reasons. And it's almost like I said, I'm just pointing this out. This could all mean nothing. It could just mean he tripping still, right? But it does make it seem like you're trying to take the attention off of something that us real boxing fans and supporters ain't gonna forget about. We want to know what this ruling gonna be, bro, because that's gonna say a lot. And you get 2 years, buddy. Say ain't no arguing that, buddy boy. It's no arguing that. And check this out. You know what I mean? This was also a statement that was made by Dan Rayfield that had been following the situation too. He was saying Ryan Garcia's win over Devin Haney will be changed to a no contest or a DQ. That can't be good. That can't be good for him. That can be good. You get what I'm saying? So I know everybody has had their different takes on this, but like I said, I've been very consistent. The only leg that I've given him to stand on at all, y'all, is was it intentional or not? If it's yes, and was it intentional and knowingly, or unintentional and a mistake made? That's far different for me, but you still need to hold yourself accountable, and you're going to face a suspension, right? But, man, I just can't wait to get that, what they say, man, 2 years. If I hear 2 years, bro, hey, you ain't no coming back from that. You got to get fried. You got to get treated accordingly. You a cheater. Hell yeah, strip you of that win. Hell, you know, change it to no contest, disqualification, whatever they see fit if you did it. I don't care what they do with you. And I'm going to deal with them and treat them accordingly. Now, still, to be consistent as a content creator, I don't tear fighters down, but I'm definitely going to hold them accountable, and I can't rock with them the same way. You know what I mean? You waited to this opportunity, period, to cheat somebody. Like, it's so much negative I'm going to have to say about this, but I'm going to hold off on it until that ruling come out, and it'll be here. You know what I mean? It was saying, about 48 hours, and that was a while ago. So, you know, time is ticking. He on the clock. It's not a situation that I think he's going to be able to get from up under. People are not going to forget about this. You can't just crash out and vandalize hotel rooms and argue with Caleb Plant, get slapped with beers, and think we're going to forget. No matter what you do, we know what time it is. Even you getting, you know, that you saying they forcing you to take all of this stuff. None of that stuff is going to take from the fact if you are knowingly took Ostarine for the fight for Devin Haney, bro. You are going to be looked at in a much different light, And I'm going to just be 100. I don't do well with cheats, not in this sport. You can't play it, man. And ain't no coming back from no cheating. So, like I said, like I've been saying, that's what it is for him. Suspend him accordingly. Give his ass 2 years. Fine his ass heavily. Make an example out of him. And I'm going to forever, his resume, his reputation going to forever be tainted in a much different light. So that's as about fair as I could keep it. That's just being consistent on that end. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like the antics. I don't like the whole I'm officially retiring bit. I think that kicking and screaming stuff ain't going to work. You get what I'm saying? And then you know, prayers out to your mom. You saying she got cancer. He said a bunch of different stuff. Like, you saying you don't want sympathy, but you almost going that way. My mom got cancer. I'm being sued. My supplements were tainted. Going through a divorce. Always getting talked about on the internet for years. Devin asking for my victory to be taken away. I'm getting hit with everything. You getting hit with everything, and some of it is your own doing. To be all the way 100 with you, all of it is your own doing. All of it is your own doing. Now, as far as the thing that he has the least control over out of all of this is people talking crazy about you. They're going to do that regardless. But again, a lot of that is self-inflicted as well because of how you behaving since this situation done took shape. Like, you get what I'm saying? Since this been announced and it came out, you've had a very weird approach to showing that you even give a damn about what's going on. So that, again, I'm going to be very consistent. That retiring bit is not going to work for me. I can't rock with that. I hope he ain't trying to think that's his way out of this situation. It's not. We still waiting. Can't wait till they make a rule. Like, we can't wait. So all that y'all could judge me stuff, and that's not gonna work, buddy. Nah, that's not gonna work. Judge you my ass. We want to know if you cheated intentionally or not. That's what I want to know, because I think that's real. And I'll give any man that same benefit of the doubt. Making a mistake, not knowingly doing something, and not going through the steps, cool. Understood. You still lazy, suspend them anyway. But knowingly, man, throw the book at them, find the hell out of them, make an example out of them, and deal with them accordingly, man, because I ain't rocking with it. So that's my career that you played with. So at the end of the day, I can't rock with it. All the trolling and different things that you was doing, I can't. I'm not a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, we'll know more soon enough. You know what I mean? Freestyle Media Sports, what's good, family? Robert Nichols, what's good with it, fam? You to really give everyone they do. Just keeping it real. Appreciate you, Robert. Much love, bro. That's my goal, man. Just be straight down the middle and be as real as to the situation. No side picking, just being real. Because that's where I feel for Devin Haney, where he got to keep going through this. And then people say he a bitch for not just getting over it. And you're not going to get over your first loss if you think it came with somebody having an unfair advantage, just to be real to him. Ain't no pity party for him either, because he made mistakes in that fight. But he damn sure ain't deserve to get cheated by no stretch. A loss is a loss. Any man could take their L, but not if somebody cheated you. That's just hard to digest. Seeing BK was good with it. Yeah, man, I think Rick Thames was good, family. How you feeling? I don't think it's like him just showing out. I think he really does suffer and deal with mental health. Lisa, how you feeling? Lisa in the building. Peace, Queen. Good to see you as always. So I beat it. I think you should retire. If he beat it, I think you should retire. I wonder what he'd do. A pure childish hate. Your fate was good with it, bro. How you feeling? Same process. I just can't wait until Ryan versus Haney BS is over. Yeah. So we could. Yeah, you just want to get past it, bro. You just want to get past it because it's so much that come attached with that. You essentially got somebody's career in the balance, right? Because they like almost holding their breath at what's going to happen, and they Bill is on his ass. And like I said, I'm about to play the little clip. He called out a couple YouTube channels. Like, it's gotten far enough when people got to start getting called out, because people have a hard time processing the fact that we're not trying to be the judge, jury, and executioner. At no way, shape, or form are we supporting cheating. We're not condoning it. We're not supporting it. We're not backing it. But we also could be fair enough and say, based on the evidence or what you see them present, you can have your different take on it. Some people going to be like, hey, man, it was in there. That's a cheater. And that's cool to have that stance. But then it's going to be some that's like, hey, man, this evidence and what's coming out, all the information is looking consistent with contamination. I don't think he did it. That you can't make. That don't mean, oh, I feel like I'm cool with him cheating. Nah, you just have a opinion, assessment on what you've seen. That's it. That's all. But then if you continue to try to back him after a ruling comes out and it pretty much indicates that they call him dead to right, and you continue to try to take that stance and talk about, you can't take that stance no more. You got to roll with what they say. So if you're caught, you're caught. And that's it. That's all. Ain't no coming to your aid. Ain't no defending them. None of that. That's why I can't wait till it's over with. I hate this for boxing, and it's whack. The last thing we should be talking, we should be talking about how crazy of an upset that was, and Haney gonna bounce back. That should be the talk. But yeah, still we stuck on this because but at least we getting closer and closer to the answer that we all need. You know what I'm saying? And I know it when they do what they do with him. So the length of the suspension for me is gonna be very telling. Speaking of WBC, after Clarissa wins the WBC heavyweight title, July 27. When the hell she do next? Yeah, man, the GOAT, every time she turning history into her story, bro. Whatchamacallit, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. Tony, what's good, fam? Alan Johnson in the building, what's good? Mike Kirkland, salute to my brother putting that color in the chat. He said for the good boxing talk. Appreciate you as always supporting it.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland. Yeah, man. So I'm not expecting Stevenson to get killed. I'm expecting him to step on his next opponent. Yeah, for sure, Mr. Empire. Me too. Squash him like a bug. You know, it's like a bug. Squash him like a bug. You dig me? Squash him like a bug, man. So yeah, all of this stuff that Ryan is saying, it's cute and all, but it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, buddy. We on you. We you know what I'm saying? No Diddy, as the youngest be saying, right? But we We ain't letting that slide. We hope for your sake and for the sake of boxing, for Devin Haney's sake, the sake of his career, that you didn't knowingly do no foul stuff like that. Because, you know, despite how anybody feel about a boxer, none of these dudes deserve to get cheated, to lose. You know what I'm saying? For another guy to win. So we're going to see. We're going to find out, man. So, yeah, for sure. He said if they both die, and it's crazy. It's quite and look, 23. This is how toxic this situation is, because I'm so real, so fair to it. This is how toxic it is. Here you have it. I think without this Osterine situation, you don't sit here and have two dudes talking about retiring. Look how bad this situation has been. Even though we feel like neither one of them are retiring, the fact that they even got to, you know what I mean? I wonder who is more serious about it. You know what I'm saying? About talking about, well, Devin ain't say retire. He said 2 years. That's a little mini retirement, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he feel like that had this Osterine situation not been in play. Ryan ain't waiting 2 years. Nah. Ryan and Devin won't retire, take 2 years off. Nah. Yeah, they got a lifestyle to maintain. I'm telling you, that's 2 years going to hit different. They saying it, but that shit ain't going to be it. B-Dog was good with it. Ryan's trying to be innocent because if something was retained it, I defend him. He should know better, know what to put in the system. I've been too harsh. Nah, it's not that he should have known better. He should have known better to follow the protocol and the right steps. And they, from what I understand, some of them provide certain supplements that they know is good, and he could have went a different route. So, you just hold him accountable for not going through all the proper steps to make sure his supplements were good, right? But it's not the same as knowingly doing it. It's not the same, but you still responsible now. So you ain't being too harsh for him for holding him accountable for what he put in his body. That's exactly his responsibility, 100%. So, you know what I mean? That's where he'll still serve a suspension regardless, because it's like a zero policy on drugs of any sort, PEDs, whether it's accidental or not. So, you know what I mean? Ryan got that tank money, so he should be cool. You hear what he said? He said he made like $41 million or something in his career. Yeah, said something like that in the interview. Self-imposed suspension. You get what I'm saying, B-Dog? He ain't slick. We ain't letting him off the hook, though. Key said Coach Dirt versus Coach Kenny. Salute the Key. Salute to Coach Dirt, too, and salute to Coach Kenny, man. Rock with both of them, man. One day I want to try to have them both on the channel. Not only Coach Kenny, but Coach Dirt as well, man. 2 years of activity is not recommended. Nah, hell nah. Hell nah. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. He'll be shooting himself directly in the foot, and that's what he don't need. And like I said, the timing of you talking about you walking away from the sport is real fishy, because you would think after the biggest win of your career, now look, you wasn't able to capitalize on the tank win, on the tank fight. You fought it though, right? You lost, but then you come back in here and in the second fight of your biggest fight of your career, you managed to get an upset win over Devin Haney, right? So you would think if you were innocent, clean, you would want to build off that. Don't act as if all of a sudden the pressure is getting too much and you're being sued, and a lot of this stuff is your own doing. You blame Prime for the Osterine at one point, if I'm not mistaken. Like, bro, you was tripping. So that's what was making me feel a little funny about it, because if you really made a mistake, then you just made a mistake. The finger should be pointed at everybody. It should be one focal point. Hey, man, this is what happened. I probably did X, Y, and Z, took these supplements, and this is what happened. But like I said, all that senseless carrying on, the kicking and screaming on the way out the door. News flash for all fighters, yo. Don't nobody care if y'all just walk away from the sport in the middle of y'all careers. Y'all will be playing yourself. The sport will continue, and they'll replace you with somebody else. It'll be somebody else in your spot. We'll be talking about another guy. Like, all of that victim shit is out. That doesn't work. Accountability is what we resonate with real people. Say, hey, man, I should have been more, smart in my approach. You get what I'm saying? I should have made sure I did everything I was supposed to do, as well as in training camp with supplements too, and knowing the supplement game and how spotty and suspect it could be. So, yeah, man, that's it for him, man. But I'm gonna play the little clip from Bill Haney as well, man, and we're gonna move on past this. We're gonna get to some other stuff. So I'll tell you what Ryan Garcia said with a grain of salt for sure. You said might as well let Ryan fight Virgil so he can retire him. Yeah, Virgil reposted, tweeted at him or something. Yeah, his days might be numbered, bro, and he might know it. He might know it, Marvel said. I don't think he knew how serious it was. It was all a joke at first. Oh, if he really thought that, and he thought like PEDs, they was gonna like make light of it, he really is a foolish guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the sport Mike Kirkland will keep moving with it without him. It won't stop, it won't slow down. You get what I'm saying? And people you're gonna leave on a bad note, and you're gonna just look bad. You know what I mean? Tank versus Shakur, April 2025. I would love that, man. That's my birthday in April, man. Birthday in April. That'd be a birthday present. But let me get to this, man. You know, Bill Haney always got a response. Never short on words. The man always gonna have something to say. Something to say for that meal bill.
Listen, this don't surprise me that Ryan Garcia is talking about that he's retired and he's not going to stand up for his fate in 48 hours. Everybody's been protecting him. We know these couple channels, Ego and Showbiz. You seem to celebrate guys on drugs in the ring, but you're running out of time. In 48 hours, your boy, Ryan Garcia, will be suspended. And you networks, promoters, and everybody that's been trying to protect him, you're going to go down with the shit. Mark my words.
That's funny. I'll get that off. And that's Bill and his words. Called out a couple of content creators and all that, huh? But I'll just say this, man, from what I observed from either content creator that he mentioned, I never heard neither one of those guys backing up a guy that cheated the way he's saying it, right? I think it's easy to just have that if you're not saying he's guilty stance, then you supporting it. That's how some people interpret it. If you giving them the benefit of the doubt and allowing what they call a due process to take shape and see what's going to happen, with judgment, with decision they're gonna come up with. If you're a guy that or a person, individual that's willing to wait for that process to take shape and play out, then people gonna essentially treat you like you support a drug cheat, like you cool with somebody cheating another guy to win. And if you are, you bogus as hell. You bogus as hell. Like it ain't that much hate in the world for no fighter to want to see him lose, even if he was being cheated. Like that's wild. that's super wild. It's never that deep. And for the record, as I always said, I had Devin Haney winning that fight. Thought he was going to win the fight. He didn't get it. And it is what it is. And I for one, think he can bounce back. But, you know, 2 years off ain't a good move. I personally don't feel like 2 years off is a good move. So salute to Bill Haney. Look, he doing what a father would do. If he even remotely get the slightest hint or idea that you rocking with that, that's how he going with it. But like I said, you know, I don't do no content creator beef. I'm not with it. I ain't cool with nobody that's backing somebody cheating. But the thing is, like, that's where a lot of the disdain and the energy is coming from. You can't put everybody in the box. You can't make everybody a supporter of a drug cheat just because they not condemning the man without all the facts or just waiting for the situation to play out. I've not heard one person yet support it. Now, I think I've heard one, and I think we all can guess who that one is. He's just happy that Devin lost. He's very vocal about that. So you use your own brain to know who that is. He's very vocal. Everybody done heard the videos. He go crazy. But outside of him, I've heard not one person be in support of Devin Haney being cheated. Not one person. So, I mean, Bill's entitled to feel how he feel, interpret people's energy how he see fit, and I get it. But for my money and for what I've seen, I haven't seen anybody being cool with a guy being cheated just because they want to see him lose. Like, I haven't seen it. Like I say, outside of one person. John BX, man, appreciate you putting that color in the chat. He said, Bill says he's 50 and on the streets, and y'all sound like a straight victim on the witness stand. Man, gotta love him, man. Bill never short on words, man. Gotta love him. Salute to John.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. And then again, you know, like I say, he doing what he's supposed to do, saying what he's supposed to say. He's supposed to fight for his son. Anything less, I would be surprised. So go hard for your son. You supposed to. If you think somebody backing the cheaters, go at them too. I get it because it's deeper than boxing at this point. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's your career on the line, your reputation. It's everything y'all built, the blood, sweat, and tears over all the years, all the sacrifices and things like that. All of that stuff reduced to one moment where you was cheated. You know what I mean? Or at least you feel like you was cheated. So I get it, man. I understand their energy. I totally understand it. But like I said, I'm going to just be fair. And I feel like this suspension is going to dictate exactly if he was, intentionally doing it or not. That's all that matters. Yeah. Suspended. Yeah. Nah, he gonna get suspended though. Like, he not assuming when he say that IB was good with the family. He not yeah, he said, but that guy, everybody know he did. Yeah, so he a different case, but for sure. But I don't. Over here, I spew no hatred towards these fighters. Shit, I ain't never picked against Devin. I never picked against him in none of his fights. So Loma, Regis, none of them. No fight have I ever picked against him in the pay-per-view fights that he had. I paid for and ordered him, and we called him. So, I rock with him. I want to see him bounce back. That's why, again, I'm saying that I don't think 2 years makes sense for him. I feel like the rest of the year, or maybe a year total, you know what I mean? Maybe some 12 months, something, you know what I mean? Good little 12, 14 months, possibly. But get back to it, man. Get back to it. You took an L. It's cool. You know what I mean? Especially if it found out that this dude cheated for real, like, intentionally is what I'm saying. Then hell yeah, man, get back to it, man. Don't let this dude run you away from the sport for no 2 years. Hell nah. You know what I'm saying? You was building some momentum. You was cooking with grease. You still got the title. You could rebound. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got Bob Arum. I'm about to play the video from Bob Arum. You got Bob Arum pretty much offering the Teofimo fight to you. If you don't want a Sandor Martin fight, man, you still good. You still good. And this is why I said this. This is why I said it. It's always a silver lining. Yeah, you're going to have to deal with this defeat and whatever process that mentally and move on from that. But you still in the driver's seat, my man. You still got a belt. You get what I'm saying? And, Bob Arum has provided you another option if you truly don't want to fight the Sandor Martin guy, which is a much better fight in Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? Big Supreme, what it do, fam? Snack witness protection. Man, he's scared to death. Man, I'm telling you, I think that going through all he went through, just processing a loss and then feeling like you've been cheated and all the shit that come with it, definitely probably turned him off a little bit, where he probably feel like he want to take some time off. But again, I'm not in a position to tell him what he should do, but I don't think he should take 2 years off. I don't think he needs 2 years off. But I know some time off might do him good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he had no significant layoffs his entire career. He's been at it pretty long, 25, really young, but sacrificed a lot. So I can understand wanting to take some time off, but 2 years is too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to play the video real quick from Bob. Like I say, he still got options. So sound like a guy that's pretty much still in good shape. Losses happen. So what? You can bounce back. You know what I mean? And especially with an opportunity, man, you go out there and beat a guy like Teo, cooking with grease, man, right back at it. Content still being made on Ryan with determined suspension. Right. All right. This is why people should make videos about it. Says all the facts. Yeah, at least you can't make the judgment. Like, you can talk about it, right? It's fair to discuss it, John Wick, but you can't come up with the permanent unless you really feel like undeniably you got all the answers. For me, I think I've been pretty fair and reasonable with how I've been carrying it, talking about this topic. Alan was good with it, fam. Have you ever seen anybody else get suspended for 2 years? That's wild. And people will way more in their system. That's what I'm saying. That is a lot. But, with Dan Rayfield saying a no contest or a DQ, leaning towards that, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? It makes me wonder. Kate Causey says 6 to 8 months suspension and fight early 2025. And then he needs to fight this year, right? Now, I definitely think we don't see him definitely for the rest of this year. I already anticipated that when I seen the fight play out. I already thought that he wasn't going to come back for the rest of the year, at least take some time off, regroup, then get back at it. But now he's talking 2 years, and I think that's just maybe frustrations of the game, dealing with this shit. You know what I mean? Feeling like you need a little bit of time off. 2 years, the whole 140 and 147 will look different. Yeah. You can't. Yeah, 2 years. Like I said, I was saying it yesterday, and not to beat a dead horse. 2 years off, bro. You know where you at? 2 years, you ain't gonna be at no 140. 2 years. You had two chances to make 140. You did it both times. Both times it was tough. In 2 years, you're not making 140 no more. That I can't see. Not with a guy talking about traveling the world for 2 years and you're a fat kid at heart. Bro, you're gonna eat yourself right up to 147, 154, playing around. 2 years, bro. It's gonna be at 147. ETB, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building, man. Haney going. He said he going to the Angelone camp. Man, got this from Marco Boxing and it looked the same way at the initial shot. After reaction from a week, I'm more worried about how young Dev gonna bounce back psychologically from first the defeat, and in that fashion, right, Steph, right? It's tough. That's why I say I'm rooting for him because I ain't no hater of none of these dudes in boxing. I just love the sport. I enjoy it. You know what I mean? We had fun with it. We laugh, tell our jokes, but I ain't rooting for nobody to get cheated. I ain't rooting on nobody's downfall. Like I said, I picked Buddy to win. He came up short. That's all good. With him still having a belt, still kind of being in the driver's seat. La D peace, Queen. How you feeling? With him being in the driver's seat, still got a piece of the title. He's a champion. He took a loss. Cool. All right, I get it. It was embarrassing. Man, chalk that shit up. Losses happen. The hell with that O. I know that was probably a big part of your marketing strategy. You marketing the O and being undefeated. The hell with it. Now it's water under the bridge, especially after you get this situation taken care of. I like to see what move he gonna make moving forward. Like, bro, you got options. You don't like Sandor? Man, Bob over here talking about T.O. That sound like a fight. That sound like a real fight. Past Nation was good if Haney drops the belt. He loses more stock. Yeah, I know. KO was saying the same thing, man. It's rough. It's rough out there for him, man. But again, he does that and get a Teofimo fight, and Teofimo has a belt. He right back in the game. If you betting on self, again, right? He's big on talking about betting on himself. That would be betting on yourself again. You really don't want that unappealing ass fight. You think Teofimo? We know that's a bigger, better fight, more appealing, more interesting, exciting, all of that stuff, right? You got an option. Let me get to this video.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my guy, Past Nation. He gonna end up like Broner. 2 years off, yeah. That 2 years off gonna hit different. You can't do that. If you sign Shakur, Tank definitely won't fight him. He just to spite Floyd. Yeah, a good thing is with that, Lala Day, I don't think Shakur will go over there. Because the way I see it, I mean, all respect to Floyd. That's my guy. Y'all know I don't do personals or teardowns, but that's my little disclaimer. But with that being said, I'm still going to be real. If we just seen you had the cash cow, the guy, the fighter that they call in the face of boxing now, and that didn't work out, why would it work out? Like, once I see that, if I'm core and I'm able to sit back and see how that play out, man, hell no. Like, I ain't thinking I need to go there. I see how it work out for them dudes. Hell no, I'm cool. We cool just like this. I love the way you support me, but I don't think I got to sign up over there. That'd be crazy. That'd be something unexpected, too. Haney and T.O. was fire. And McQueen was good with it, family. Just the fight after our loss for both fighters, Super Matiz versus Devin Haney. Yeah, I think that's a rough fight for Devin Haney coming off a loss. Al Booger would have do, family. That's a tough fight from coming off a loss. I don't think they entertain the Super Matiz fight. I know some of the fans still talking about, you are still speaking like because Super Matiz just lost this weekend, that means he'll be an easy win for other guys that show me Matiz gonna put you through it. Just because he lost don't mean he won't beat somebody else ass. Like I like to see it. So, but I don't think he goes that direction. Like I'm interested to see where he go. Like again, he's saying 2 years. But you know, Sandor Martin is right there. The purse bid situation happened. Sandor is up next. He want that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He want an opportunity to be a champion. Are you going to fight this man, vacate the title, go sell off for 2 years and come back? Or are you going to entertain this Bob Arum option that I'm about to play? You know what I'm saying? So you get something right. Yeah. Facts, it got to be very specific. Like you gotta have to deliver. You know what I'm saying? No gambles. Like you gotta really it gotta be a real reason to do that. Because the timing of it couldn't be worse. And then it's like they already guys that's going to end up fighting each other. Why go over there to where he used to be? And it's just like a messy situation. Oh, hell no. I wouldn't even want to see him over there. You know what I'm saying? No more long-term. Core got the right idea, man. I think he's going to make the right decision, man, whether he stay put or not. But we're going to get to all that because Bob Arum did a cigar talk sit down, too. AJ64, salute to my guy, man. Spec says you're going to sign with Floyd. No, I don't think so. Right. So he losing a lot of fighters where there's smoke, there's fire, y'all. Y'all know that. T's got to see Regis still. I still want to see all the fights. I don't care. Just because you lose to one guy don't mean you can't fight the next guy up. I don't believe in leftovers in boxing. That term that's some other shit. I don't rock with that. If you lose, fight the next man up. What else you supposed to do? Fight the next guy up. So 140 just got shaken up. Not only Matias lost, so did Gary Antoine Russell. I still like to see them two fight. I want to see all these fights, and it ain't no reason why they can't happen. We want to see them all. You know what I mean? Matias lost coming with Gary Antoine. I knew I had to worry. Yeah. I said it before. I could see Matias losing because of the style, but I thought he was gonna get past Parrow though. Credit to Parrow, man. He went out there and did his thing. Great win for him, man. Great win for him. He earned it. He got it out the mud. Didn't matter who Frank had. Nah. This is boxing fans should be taking anything Victor Conte say serious. I'll take it with a grain of salt just because of his background. He could never escape his background. It's mighty odd that the guy that was the damn dope dealer, so to speak, got all the opinions on everything. I don't want to hear nothing he say, no disrespect to him. When I go for a source of information, I'm definitely not looking to listen to anything he said, because a lot of times people are on the side or they have an agenda, and I don't want information being pushed from people that got agendas, because usually they mislead you. So I don't even listen to that guy. Dante, what's good with it, bro? Shakur, that Floyd in his corner for Tank fight or add to the storyline. It could, but I just think about the mess that it seemed like it'd create. MJ was good with the Southwest Dice. Was good, fam. 2 years. I think 2 years statement was referring to Ryan. Yeah. For sure. 2 years is wild though. If he leave for 2 years and Ryan being suspended for 2 years, it'd be crazy. I think I just tell Shakur to work with someone else, fam. I have for Floyd. Right. Rematches included. The fights are good. First time around too, dude. Yeah. I like we need more rematches in this. I think in this era, bro. We missing rematches. Omar said. Don't want to fight Till. I wonder why. Yeah, I don't know yet. I would like to know what he think, because I ain't heard no response on what he said. You know what I'm saying? James Shakur, but I'm uber impressed with Tank. Frank Martin is not easy to beat like that. Yeah, Tank is an apex predator, man, and the only type of fighters that's really going to give him the fight in terms of competitiveness is the other apex predators or other guys of that ilk. You know what I mean? They don't got to come in the same package that he come in, obviously, right? But you know, it's a few of those guys. You know, with Frank Martin just wasn't one of them, but still definitely a damn good fighter, and he got handled. And I was very impressed with the way he got his business done, for sure. His biggest star in boxing currently. Yeah, man. Let's get to it though. Yeah, Tank is a special fight. Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button for me. Let's play this from Pampered Bob, man. Let's hear what the Bob father had to say. Man, salute the fight hype, man. We're going to play this.
You know, mentioning free agency, you won your purse bid with Sandor Martin, Devin Haney. Do you feel that purse bids properly represent the market of fights? Because I know that Devin didn't really seem too happy about, I guess, Matchroom and Eddie not participating, and I guess other bidders.
Well, you know, Eddie Hearn and DAZN have their own agenda. Mm-hmm. Maybe their money was directed elsewhere to other fights. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But, you know, as far as we're concerned, everybody had notice of the purse bid. We put a bid in based on what we thought the fight was worth. We won the bid. Nobody else bid, but we won the bid anyway. And we intend to put the fight on if Haney is willing to go through with the fight. If he's not, they'll give up the title and do other things. But again, We like that fight. We think Martin is underrated, and we think it's an interesting fight. And hopefully we'll be able to put it on. All we can do is put a bid in, send each fighter a contract. They have 10 days to sign the contract. If they don't sign it, I mean, if Sander, indicated that he's signing it. If Haney doesn't sign it within the 10 days, he loses the title, and he'll figure out some other thing to do. But I'm hopeful that Devin will sign the contract, and we can do a fight in the fall or winter with him and Sandor Martin.
Absolutely. If all things don't work out and Sandor goes fights for the vacant title, do you still potentially maybe see an opportunity for maybe Devin and Teofimo facing each other, or bigger?
Everything is possible. I mean, if Devin decides to give up his title, which he'd have to do, and not fight Martin, I'm not going to be angry at him. And if we can arrange a Teofimo Haney fight, which is an interesting fight, then we'll try to do that. Everybody has to make their own choices, as long as they're honest about it and they don't try to blame and cast aspersions on other people. And Devin's a nice young man, and he's never done that. So whether he decides to fight Sandor Martin or doesn't, that's up to him.
So you pretty much heard that. And look, we all know how it is in boxing. Nothing is nothing is for sure. But the fact that he already threw that out there, we do know that it's a possible option for him. So, I mean, if you ask me, nothing tells me that he want to fight Sandor Martin. If he is to even accept that fight, let's say hypothetically he don't decide to take no 2 years off. If he signs on a dotted line to fight Sandor Martin, in my opinion, that would simply be to keep his title. You heard what he said. If he don't sign on the line, what did he say, 10 days or something like that, he'll lose his title. So he got a decision to make. But at the same time, it's light at the end of the tunnel. If you truly don't want to fight Sandor Martin and you cool with vacating that title, relinquishing the title, if you can really work out a situation where you could fight Teofimo, if Teofimo is to beat Steve Claggett, how we all feel like he should, then that's a better fight for you. It's a more fan-pleasing fight. I think it's a way more interesting fight. It's one that people can get behind. It's more on pace with what kind of fights that Devin Haney said he wanted to deliver, right? The biggest and best fights. He wanted to fight the best out there. He even said something about, chasing Undisputed again. Now, I know you will kind of be essentially giving up a title to chase another one, but, I mean, it's just the decision that you got to make if you're not cool with fighting Sandor Martin. And like I said, nothing he's been saying is making me feel like that's a guy he even want to fight. Like, he ain't mentioning him. He ain't talking about that guy. He ain't mentioned that guy's name at all. I just don't think he want nothing to do with him. And I don't think he's scared of nothing, but I think he know full well that's just not a big fight. It's not a fight that people checking for. And I'm going to play something else. I'm going to play something else too from Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn spoke on this a little bit as well. He spoke on this Sandor Martin fight, and he gave some insight to the situation. Some people feel like he did Devin Haney wrong. I don't know. I kind of pumped the brakes on that. I don't know if he did him wrong or if this just falls under the lines of it just being business, because that's what it seemed like to me. I don't think he got done wrong when nobody bid on the fight but Top Rank, because he said all along that this fight wasn't nobody interested in it, and he definitely wasn't. He was already, he said he was 100% sure that Devin Haney was going to vacate the title because he don't feel like he going to want to fight Sandor Martin. Like, they're going to want to get paid X, Y, and Z. It's a lot of different things he was saying. So, to see that, now you fast forward to now, and the purse bid took place, and the only person bid on the fight was Top Rank. Well, you hear Bob Arum speaking about Sandor and Devin Haney being a good fight. So in his mind, it's a cool fight, and they got it for a low price. So it's a win-win for him. Devin Haney coming off a loss. It's not a for sure bet that he's gonna go in there and beat Sandor. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot to sort out. Black Parent was good with it. And yeah, man, he ain't little evil dude. Draper Wright was good with it, fam. Lopez is his last shot. The face of boxing. Damn, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Aaron was good with it, fam. Devin will mess around. He spark back to back. He got decisions to make. Marquis was good with it. Aaron, what up with it, fam? Give Haney his 2.5 mils of Coleman. Sheesh, that's rough. Coleman back to Coleman. Coleman is tough. He definitely don't want that. He said, yes, duck. Look, he got options, right? He got options. I don't know which one he want to go with, you know what I mean? But that 2 year stuff takes those options off the table, at least for the foreseeable future. So, you know what I mean? It's rough, man. Like I can't honestly say that I know what he's gonna do, but I would be surprised. I would be pretty much shocked if he decided to take 2 years off of boxing. I think that would shock me. 2 years would be crazy. Take 2 years off the sport, kill any potential momentum you could have had. I know you coming off a loss, but 2 years just doesn't do you no favors. I can't see the light at the end of that tunnel. You know what I'm saying? I can't see the light at the end of that tunnel. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I can't see how that'll work out for you. Dane was good with it. And McQueen said maybe Teo would be ultra inadvertently give Dev another gift. Nah, yeah, right. You know it. Thrill Hill was good with it, fam. You know how it is. Omar said Teal stops Devin by TKO. Think so? It's a good fight. It's a good fight. Al Money, much love. Appreciation it for the super sticker, fam. Appreciate it.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, Al Money. Yeah, man. I mean, look, we do know it be the fights that you think he gonna win a lot of times that he's struggling, right? But it's just so many unknowns if we been all the way 100 with Devin coming off a loss. It's tough. It's tough. Now, again, this is just Bob Arum suggesting this. We ain't heard nothing from T.O. You know what I'm saying? We ain't heard nothing from Devin, but all we heard is him talking about taking 2 years off. But like I said before, I just think that'd be the wrong move for him. T.O. definitely not stopping Dev. Man, I just don't know. I know this. It'd be a good fight. I would want to see it. That's why I would want to see it, because I truly don't know. I truly don't know what had happened in that fight. Especially, like I said, man, losses hit different, man. They do something different to you, especially where you damn near get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So, upset loss at that, I don't know. It's a little tough, y'all. If you fight Sandor, that would be like taking Xanax, a real sleeper. That's what I'm saying. And I think he understands that. And I think for obvious reasons, that fight just not appealing. It's not appealing to him as a fighter. He got he defend your belt against that dude, a dangerous fighter with nothing. He don't got nothing to lose. He playing with house money. He done got step aside money, I think, once or twice. Twice. He good. Like, he confident. He toward the end of his career. It's like all or nothing for Sandor. So that's a dangerous fight for all the wrong reasons, bro. He's playing with house money. He has absolutely nothing to lose. I don't think he would be the favorite, you know what I'm saying? But it's a risky fight. So, again, I think Devin knows full well, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think he want that fight. Frequent Flyer was good, family. Said Teal lost to Sandor and Jermaine box Devin style fight. Yeah, it was Pitbull mandatory. I'm not sure. Mr. Plus 300 was good. Sandor and check right here is bad matchup for Devin and straight right. A lot of people say that. But look, check this out. I'm going to play this play a little bit of this interview, a few minutes of this interview from Eddie Hearn that he did with Fight Hub, talking about this fight from Sandor Martin and Devin Haney, and he gave some insight. Like, I feel like he gave insight, and after hearing him speak this way, I'm just not too sure that he did Devin Haney wrong, right? You get what I'm saying? So maybe y'all feel the same way after hearing what he had to say, but we're going to get to it. Get a quick second. Salute to my guy, man, Draper Wright in the Cash App, always supporting the grind. Much love, bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, Draper Wright. Much love, fam. Press conference talking would be epic, man. Check left hook, right? Yeah. Russell Casey, salute, fan. Appreciate you stopping through. Say, good, bro. I have thought of you. And if you can relate to the rest of the boxing organization for me, we need to get an arrow. Sean Porter and see if we can get a chance. Crawford to become judges. You think what you thinking boxers, former boxers should be judges, current judges? I thought about that before. I don't think it's a bad idea. Younger eyes, fresher set of eyes, you know what I mean? Guys that actively been doing it. It could be, I mean, I think it's better than what we've been getting. I tell you that. A change ain't bad. I think a change need to be made, man. So that could be a possibility. But let's get to this. Like I said, Eddie Hearn said some interesting things. I ain't going to play the whole thing. I'm going to play a few minutes of it.
Sandor Martin's situation, no bid made for Matchroom. Wasn't that long ago you were saying you want to work with Devin for the rest of his career? What happened?
Nothing really. I mean, we have no contractual obligation to Devin Haney, just like he has a free agent and has been and is.
And you want to work with Devin?
You see right off the bat, listen to what he's saying. Roland was good with
the rest of his career. What happened?
Nothing really. I mean, we have no contractual obligation to Devin Haney, just like he has a free agent and has been and is talking to other people. He will do what suits him, and we will do what suits us. If you don't pledge your loyalty to us, if we don't have an obligation to lose money on your fights, we're not going to be queuing up to do so. Devin Haney against Sandor Martin is not a fight that will provide commercial success for anybody around the levels required to win that fight. Do I want to lose $1 million on Devin Haney against Sandor Martin?
You hear
no,
what
thank
he's
you
saying?
very much. You don't pledge your loyalty to us. If we don't have an obligation to lose money on your fights, we're not going to be queuing up to do so. Devin Haney against Sandor Martin is not a fight that will provide commercial success for anybody around the levels required to win that fight. Do I want to lose $1 million on Devin Haney against Sandor Martin? No, thank you very much. I will do if I have a contractual obligation and you've pledged your loyalty towards me. Devin Haney also has Devin Haney Promotions, who, you know, it's all very nice having your logo on a backdrop, but are you prepared to stick your money and your balls on the line? The answer, as we saw, was no. So, nothing.
And you see that? Kyle Sports, what's good with the box story? How you feeling, bro? Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. So did y'all hear what he's saying? Basically, you know, that's that you your own boss, they always say, right? You got Devin Haney Promotions, you your own boss. You don't need to sign to no promoter. All of that stuff is right. I think you've been doing fine just by not doing that, by, you know, taking them 2-3 fight deals or whatever it is that you've been doing. It's been working for you, but I think the flip side of that is what Eddie Hearn is talking about, right? If you haven't, you know, no contractual obligation to them, why are they going to be, you know, in a rush to lose money for your fights? Now, if you shown your loyalty to them and you signed on to them, then that's a different story, he pretty much saying. So outside of that, like, what is he doing wrong? He's just doing business because it'll just be losing money. So, and I'm just being real from what I can understand, I think it's deeper than just trying to do somebody dirty or leaving somebody out to dry. I don't think it's leaving them out to dry because listen to what he's saying. Saying you also have your own promotional company, and he said do a little extra shot. It's cool to have a backdrop with your name in it, but are you really willing to put your money and your balls on the line? He's like, the obvious answer is no. So, like, not only, you know, you can, I guess at the end of the day, you can't expect for somebody to come to your aid and bid on a fight when they, you know, you have no contractual obligation to them. You get what I'm saying? What would be the incentive for them to be, like he's saying, like he putting it in a rush to lose money? Because he's saying that fight is just not a good fight pretty much, and they're going to lose money on it. So, like, why would he do it unless you was, you know, I guess signed on to him? So I guess that's just him protecting his own ass. And I don't think he unwilling to work with Devin Haney moving forward, but just in this particular instance with this fight, he like, man, only this fight ain't it. Shit, the fighter himself know it ain't it. The only one that's, you know, really can benefit from this situation is Sandor Martin. Devin Haney won't be getting the money that you're typically used to getting. It's definitely not going to be a pay-per-view. it's a high risk, low reward because you're just fighting for your title. But this dude scrappy as hell, coming to win, playing with house money, don't got nothing to lose. It's just an ugly fight. It's an ugly fight. Heather E, howdy, partner. How you feeling, Queen? Good to see you in the building. I plan LDTV, blessings, family. How you feeling? I'm busy. What's good, bro? What's good, 88 like? Appreciate you, man. Y'all keep hitting that like button. We gonna keep building. Man, you see what happens when you're thought everywhere. People tired of big mouth. Like, look, y'all, I just know that ain't doing no favors in this situation. But like he been saying, one thing I can say in this situation with Eddie Hearn, he been pretty much consistent with this situation. He ain't he been said this fight wasn't it. He said it wasn't a good fight. And look, he even went as far as to saying he felt like because of that, Devin Haney would be willing to vacate the belt. Matter of fact, he went farther. He said he's about 100% sure that he's going to vacate the title and not fight him. But it's funny because that's essentially what's going to happen if like with Bob Arum said he don't sign on within what? He said 10 days or something like that. And if he talking about leaving for 2 years, he definitely ain't going to have the title. So they just going to have people fight for it. But like I said, it's light at the end of the tunnel because the Teofimo fight is not bad at all. You know what I mean? Ashley's corner was good because yeah, both of them, right? Both of them retired. That's why I say, man, Ryan just his timing couldn't be worse. He seemed like a guy that I don't know if he kicking and screaming, whatever he doing, but that stuff ain't gonna work. I hope he not deflecting. He still got to face the music, bro. That suspension is real, and you trying to walk away from boxing and tuck your tail right on the cusp of you getting suspended is weak. Like it couldn't be worse. So I'm not trying to hear that. Remember, you was the same dude running around talking crazy to Errol Spence. You've been arguing with Caleb, playing Cambosis, talking about his wife, playing with Caleb's wife. You know what I mean? You've been talking about fighting all these different people. You get what I'm saying? Connor Ben, you've been arguing in the spaces with people. Like you've been running wild this entire time. And now you try to tuck your tail and say you retired is wild. So I ain't buying that. You don't get to do that, bro. You've been staring up a bunch of unnecessary shit, you know what I'm saying? So I think he just got to deal with it, man. He got to do a better job of dealing with it. But let me play some more of this, y'all. Let me get back to this so I don't get off task. But this is real for what Eddie Hearn is saying, man. So.
Or Martin, no thank you very much. I will do if anybody around the levels required to win that fight. Do I want to lose $1 million on Devin Haney against Sandor Martin? No thank you very much. I will do if I have a contractual obligation and you've pledged your loyalty towards me. Devin Haney also has Devin Haney Promotions, who, you know, it's all very nice having your logo on a backdrop, but are you prepared to stick your money and your balls on the line? The answer, as we saw, was no. So nothing personal. I mean, I like Devin and I'll try and help him and I'll work with him where I can. But at the end of the day, I'm not just going to lose money on a show when you're not with me. You know, I mean, we may work together. I mean, I spoke to Devin Haney's lawyer the night before the purse bids. We wanted to make Liam Paro against Devin Haney in a unification. And I said, speak to WBC, come back to me, let me know. We'll talk to the zone about it. But he's never heard back from him. Haney's lawyer, I like Devin, and I'll try and help him, and I'll go on a backdrop.
You hear what he said? He said he even wanted to do the Devin Haney and Liam Paro fight. Told him, like, yo, you know, go talk to the WBC, X, Y, and Z. He said he never heard back from him. So, and then again, this ain't about ducking or dodge, none of that. All I'm saying, all it sounds like to me is, despite him coming off a loss, which ended up being a bad loss, a tough loss, an upset, right? Unexpected. Cool. Even coming off of that, sounds like you are a guy that still has options. You can either defend your belt against Sandor Martin, like granted that you're not really leaving for 2 years, but you can defend your belt against Sandor Martin, or you can drop that belt, try to work out something with Teofimo. You got Eddie Hearn over there talking about making a fight with you and Liam Paro, another good fight. He just beat Matias. You know what I mean? He cooking with hot grease. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said seem like it's light at the end of the tunnel, but a lot of that stuff is going to depend on what his next move is. And it kind of brings me to the mindset, like, make your next move your best move. Is he going to do that? What move is he going to make? And it's all on him. But like I said, it's pretty dope that he got options at the end of the day. You got some options, bro. What you going to do? The ball in your court. you can do something with it. Know what I mean? You can do something with it still. Salute to my bro Mike Mazak in the Cash App. Always support.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Appreciate you, Mike. Much love, bro. Pleasure, loyalty to me just sound crazy. When you talking about boxing, yeah, it sound permanent as hell. Don't it? He said, did he just imply that DHP was cat? Kinda. He basically saying like, you know, it's cool to have a backdrop with your name and stuff, but are you really willing when it's time to put your money down and your balls on the line? He said the obvious answer you seen it was no. So he took a little shot right there. But in all fairness, that is a pretty good point, because you know one of the staples of you know the Haney brand is Devin Haney being his own boss. You know, his father has been on the record saying that a number of different times, but I think that comes with a price. I think that, you know, being your own boss is like he says, is cool to say, but it comes with a price. And when you in that free agent type of space where you're not contractually obligated to deal with one guy or another, you kind of just roaming and doing business as you see fit, which is working out for you. It also, like I said, the cons to it is a situation like this where you find yourself coming off a loss, something obviously unexpected, and then your path back is a fight that's unappealing to the masses, definitely probably to yourself and the promoters as well, which is why one promotional entity bid on the fight, which was Top Rank, right? So, and obviously because Bob Arum got some type of interest in making that fight at that price that he got it at, I know he fine. You know what I'm saying? He felt like he won. He ain't had to pay too much for this fight. So I don't know what decision he gonna make. He got some, but he got options, bro. Liam Parra was an extra one. Liam Parra was an extra.
But are you prepared to stick your money and your balls on the line? The answer, as we saw, was no. So nothing personal. I mean, I like Devin, and I'll try and help him, and I'll work with him where I can. But at the end of the day, I'm not just going to lose money on a show when you're not with me. You know, I mean, we may work together. I mean, I spoke to Devin Haney's lawyer the night before the purse bids. We wanted to make Liam Parra against Devin Haney in a unification. And I said, speak to WBC, come back to me, let me know. We'll talk to the zone about the bids. Never heard back from him.
See, unification with Liam Parra was nice.
I don't see why we should be obliged to bid. So, you know, and I don't think it's a bad fight for Devin, to be honest with you. But we will try and still make the Liam Parra fight. You had said previous.
So you see that? He been. That's one thing I do when we give these dudes a tough time when they lie to us, when they dishonest, when they not keeping it transparent and being 100. In this situation right here, just this one particular instance, when it pertains to this fight with Sandor Martin, he's been very consistent with being vocal about not being interested in this fight, not wanting to pay for it. Just he don't stand to gain anything at all from it, and he know right off the bat you looking to lose money pretty much from this fight. So he like, I'm not in a rush to do that if I'm not tied. You're not tied down to me. Like we did business before, but right now you're not with me. So why would I come to your aid and pick up a bad fight and lose money for you? And again, you your own boss with your own promotional company, and you have an opportunity to bid on your own fight if you wanted to, as you see. And not even you did it. So just when you look at it from that perspective, can you really be expecting somebody to do something which you're not willing to do yourself? You get what I'm saying? Just principle alone. So seemed like Eddie said, man, I heard all those wise cracks about us losing money. We won't be losing money on this one. I tell you that. And it's crazy because he even said, but if you was with us, then yeah, he would have just took the hit and still lost the money. But he like, yo, if you not with us, nah, that's different, bro. I ain't about to be losing money. We ain't getting money together. We ain't losing it together either. So I respect the transparency is all I'm saying. I don't think this hurts Devin Haney at all. If he really was trying to shit on him or leave him out to dry, he wouldn't be suggesting a unification with Liam Parra, like I said, who's coming off back-to-back good wins, and he beat one of the boogeymans at 140 and Subriel Matias. You get what I'm saying? Another good fight. You got Bob Arum saying, hey, you don't want Sandor Martin and you want to drop the belt? Hey, man, I like this Teofimo fight over here. Sound like the young man got options still. Coming off a loss. It's all on him. I hope he's hearing this stuff. I hope he's aware of this stuff. That's options. I'll watch a Liam Powell fight Devin Haney. Why not? He done went in there and beat Montana Love, sparked him, knocked him out, and then dethroned Subriel Matiz too in the process. Man cooking with grease. Hell yeah, I watched that. Devin Haney coming off a loss. It's a lot of unknowns, but it's a better fight than Sandor Martin, I think. You get what I'm saying? And he's tired of the money behind the Haney. You're losing that money, man. Yeah, you can't blame him. He was transparent. Bole was good with it. DHP didn't offer Sandor Martin the Gary Russell Jr. 3-fight contract. Not the 3-fight Bole, not the 3-fight joint. Parrow smashes Haney. I tell you what, cuzzo, that's a great fight. That's a fun fight there. I love to see it. So do you notice that the only promoter bid on the face of boxing? Please make it make sense. Yeah. And again, that's why I say I don't think people are doing them bad. You know what I mean? I don't think people are doing them bad. I just think more people are in agreement that this fight ain't really much. And like I said, with Bob Arum, that's why I played that clip. Not only did he offer the Teofimo, but he let you know that he don't mind the Sandor Martin fight. Obviously, he bid on it, right? So I don't know where he goes from here, man. But with 2 years off, he's going to take all his options off the table, and he's going to have to restart from scratch. That's going to be really going back to the drawing board. Joshua was good with it. I heard Jill Cabrera fighting Tank for $2 million. JD was good with it, fam. Salute to Josh. Just at the interview where Eddie spoke on the Golden Boy situation. I believe so. My bad. Pardon me. Let's get back to it. Let me play the rest of this through. Y'all smash the like button for your boy, man.
You had said previously that the input from the zone was part of the reason a bid hadn't been made from Matchroom. Devin and Ryan were outspoken in criticising Golden Boy alongside the zone for not having received payment for the fight. Does that have anything to do, you think, from the zone and not being able to work with Devin again?
No, definitely not. I think the zone would be more than happy to work with Devin again. But that fight was not of interest. So, Paro against Devin Haney in Brisbane, on a favourable time zone, I'm sure that one will be of interest, or it might be of interest, but no, nothing about, the obligation on the contract is the promoter to pay the fighters. And I also do not believe in a million years that Golden Boy have not carried out their obligations to pay the fighters. But sometimes fighters have grand delusions of what a fight has generated and how much money they're going to get paid. Because sometimes they get bluffed and they get lied to on the potential of a fight commercially. And how much money, I believe in a million years that Golden Boy have not carried out their obligations to pay the fighters. But sometimes fighters have grand delusions of what a fight has generated and how much money they're going to get paid. Because sometimes they get bluffed and they get lied to on the potential of a fight commercially. Unfortunately, the commercial reality of Haney Garcia is nowhere near the deluded expectations of some people. And when they get their paycheck, even though I told them what their paycheck would probably be, and I was within 5 or 10% as always, they were told otherwise. And that is probably why they're not happy, and they will continue to be not happy when they realise there actually ain't a lot left.
Man, that's real. You hear that? So he like, bro, I don't see Golden Boy not fulfilling their obligation to pay y'all. Like, so all that's pretty much what y'all talking about. Y'all being delusional. Pretty much y'all was told maybe that y'all was going to get or receive or make X, Y, and Z. But he's saying he pretty much told y'all how much money y'all was looking to make from that fight. And I guess y'all was told something else. Pretty much lied to is what he's saying. And now y'all see them both up there on Twitter. Both of them release statements like, hey, man, I ain't get this. I ain't get this. I ain't still in receive payment, this and that. Me, same. Devin said same. That's the first time you seen them dudes on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Through all of this when it came to do with the money. So, man, Eddie, like I said, he dropped some good information in this, and he gave some good insight as to, why he didn't bid on the fight. And, again, it just make perfect sense. It's not as simple as trying to screw somebody over. Like, that's what people be pushing, but I don't think he was doing that. You know what I'm saying? I think they just looking out for their own best interest. Like, if you making a fight and you stand to just lose money from it, and the guy's not with you, why in the hell would you do that? It just made no sense whatsoever. Why in the hell would I lose money for you? What? Because we cool? It's business. It ain't got nothing to do with being cool. I still do business with you, but you on this particular fight right here, you're on your own for this one. But hey, look, check this out. We got Lynn Power over here in a unification. So again, how is that trying to shit on him? How's Top Rank shitting on them? They the only ones that been on the fight at all. Like, I don't see people shitting on people right now. I just see, just being a fight that came about, that you put off for a while. Didn't Sandor Martin receive step-aside money like twice? So this shouldn't be no surprise that he was coming down the pipe. This dude said he won his opportunity, and here he is. D for the win, my guy. What's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Chris was good with it. Cornelius in the building. What's good, fam? Yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, man. Let's keep rocking out, man. Let's get to it, man. We're going to keep building, but let me see. I think I'm going to play a little bit more. I think he might have hit on some more things. Let me see.
What's your reaction to Gervonta versus Frank Martin over the weekend?
I haven't watched the fight. I saw the knockout. I think Gervonta's a big star. Very entertaining. I mean, he carried that whole promotion. He's changed quite a lot, really. I think he's become a lot more articulate. I think he's become a lot more commercially savvy, even though he didn't turn up to the arrivals, which is never ideal. But he's carrying the whole promotion himself. Like, there's no promoter. So he's having to do all the speaking, he's having to do all the entertaining, the interaction.
I love it.
And he's very heavy-handed. I hope that we can see him in some big fights. I don't think his resume can be so much better, and I think he has the ability to beat all of those guys, maybe. But I would love to see him fight Teofimo, to fight Shakur, to fight Devin. I mean, that's he has a real opportunity to be a great. Among his time, Lomachenko. I know he's old, but still a good fight.
Yeah, about that Lomachenko fight, how do you see that fight playing out?
He ain't old until somebody make that man look old in the ring. I'm not buying it.
Does age play a factor in that fight?
Definitely. But Lomachenko is a very good fighter. Tank's just very heavy-handed. I remember watching him win his first world title against Pedraza, and I was ringside, and you could see the power. I mean, back then he was down at featherweight, or super featherweight, or whatever it was, featherweight, I think. And he's just very, very heavy-handed. And he's got good ring IQ as well. So I think he's a big favourite to beat Lomachenko. But Tank does lose rounds. If you look at all of those fights, against Ryan Garcia, against Barrios, Isaac Cruz, Frank Martin, he loses a lot of rounds. But he relies on his power and he finds a way.
Yeah, and speaking about...
I ain't gonna say he lose a lot of rounds. Yeah, we seen him lose rounds, no denying that. But the way he make it seem, he lose a lot of rounds. Like, nah, he lose rounds though, because again, I think his approach to the fights are much different than most guys. Some guys obviously they looking to beat you from round to round. He just looking to inflict damage and punishment. And whenever it starts, when it start. Whenever he download that data is when he start to inflict that damage. That's just over the body of work where we got 30 fights to go off. That's pretty much how you get the job done. I mean, his approach is different according to who he fighting, but at the end of the day, he gonna get that job done. And a lot of the times it's a matter of him processing what's in front of him and then going to get you. So I really still don't think he only relies on his power, because he obviously got the boxing ability to match it. So I don't know, but we're going to keep
Shakur, that's also a massive fight that people want to see, Gervonta versus Shakur. Shakur's last fight on his deal, supposedly, with Top Rank, going to free agency next. Have you had any conversations, and are you looking to pick up Shakur after that last fight?
I think, as you've seen with the Devin stuff, obviously it has to suit you as well. If Shakur wants to pledge his future, then you make a significant investment. If it's a 2-3 fight deal, then he's going to be getting a lot of money, and he's got to work for you as well. I think Shakur... He's pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. Wants to pledge his future, then you make a significant investment. If it's a 2-3 fight deal, then he's going to be getting a lot of money, and he's got to work for you as well. I think Shakur, he's pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. He may be unbeatable, maybe. He's that good, but I think he's been promoted terribly. And I think some of that is because when Bob knows a fighter's looking to leave, he's out. Like, this probably happened 2 or 3 fights ago, because Bob would have looked to extend back then. Bob doesn't look to extend now with one fight to go because you've got no leverage to change the purses. So once he knew that Shakur wasn't going to extend, he's made his mind up. He's out. No, I'm not going to push him.
Right.
So Shakur should be a massive star, but he's not. So that works for and against as well, in a sense that commercially, the money he's on a lot of money. A lot of money. For the revenue that he creates for the show, he's on a lot of money. But he hasn't been pushed to make him a commercial success. So I like him. I think he's a great fighter. I think he would be an incredible addition to the Matchroom team. And if he's available, we will definitely be having a conversation. Whether it works for both of us, we'll have to see.
Bob said, you said.
Interesting. I mean, I like what he's saying there, man. Look, that's what it seemed like. You obviously see what's going on right now with him being in one fight left on the contract. You start to hear these different things. Like Loma, he want to make a Loma and Tank fight. He had Shakur over all this time, whatever. But you get what I'm saying? You expect stuff like this with one fight left. He trying to make sure he get him tied back down before he offer him anything that he want for sure. And he damn sure wasn't going to do him no favors on the way out the door, which is why he got a guy like Arum. He wasn't going to get no more ties of the world or none of those dudes on the way out, because why get one of your fighters that you invested in beat on the way out if you don't know if this guy going to still be with you or not? So I get it. It sucked because that's just the business of boxing for you, but I clearly see what's going on. But I think when it's all said and done, man, winning cures all this shit. Just keep winning. You know what I'm saying? Keep winning and keep getting the right fights. Drew was good with it, Drew. How you feeling, bro? Mr. Meyer was good with all fighters lose rounds, yeah. He just, the way he made it sound like, damn, a lot of them. Hell no. He better not. Like, my thing is, you saying, like, he's been promoted terribly. And look, I ain't about to argue that. My question is, what are you going to be able to do differently? Because we seen you get a number of fighters, and I don't remember you making no damn stars up out of them either. You know what I'm saying? Now you got Boots over there. You had Andre. You couldn't deliver there. You even came out and said you couldn't deliver there. So my thing is, it's easy to critique and criticize what the next promotional entity doing. But then when you yourself is in the driver's seat with talent yourself, what do you do with it? So it's easy to go try to make a pitch to get these guys signed and bring them on board. But again, what you going to do when you got that talent? Right? You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna play it because he said some more stuff, man. Yeah, no favors on the way out. And McQueen, you already know it. Do I just sent you what Twitter is saying about the decision on Ryan? Okay, I got you. Appreciate you, Mr. West. Salute to Big Brian too, coming to Dean, my guy. What's good with it, bro? Salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. I'm gonna check that in just a second because he almost done with this.
Bob said, you said, Bob, that you're not willing to pay what he's paying Shakur. Is that true?
I said to him, he mentioned Shakur. I said, I'm not paying him the money you're paying him, Bob. And he went, So, yeah.
Massive fight week in Birmingham. I mean, massive main event, biggest cash, finally challenging for the European title.
Yeah, it's a great card. I mean, I love the main event because I think.
So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what I wanted y'all to hear. He had more, but that wasn't what we was trying to hear. So yeah, my thing is, you see what he's saying about Shakur, but you already saying that you're not gonna pay him with Bob paying him. But yeah, like if he wants to extend his loyalty or commit his loyalty, whatever, he just pledged his loyalty to us. Pledge his loyalty to y'all for what? For you not to pay him what he already getting paid. On top of that, you got a track record that says, yeah, you able to sign these guys, keep them busy, and get them to make some money, but you're not going. He already got to take a pay cut and run the risk of not getting the fights. Who is over there on Matchroom again for him to fight? So these fighters, these promoters, or they be quick to say what they're not going to pay these guys. Already want to pay them less than they worth, but you want them to sign on board for what? To make you look good? Because it's supposed to be a two-sided deal, right? He coming over here to add value to your roster, but you're supposed to be adding value to his situation. And already he got to take a pay cut going in. And then run the risk of you not being able to get him the names and the right fights too, like you just did with Andre. I think not, bro. I'll keep my options open. Man. You dig what I'm saying? Salute to my brother Cal Cooley. Ain't miss much. I was just saying here playing what Eddie Hearn was saying, how he he gave insight as to why. You heard a lot of people saying he was leaving Devin Haney dry. he doing him dirty because he ain't bid on the fight. He gave insight as to why he wasn't bidding on the fight. It just wasn't an appealing fight. Commercially, he said, it's not going to make money. Said, do I want to lose $1 million on the Sandor Martin Devin Haney fight? I think not. No thanks. Like, you get what I'm saying? So basically saying there's no interest in a fight that he's going to lose money in, and he has no reason or obligation to jump up and bid for a fight that he knows is going to lose money when the guy that he would be bidding for is not even has no contractual obligation to him. So it made a lot of sense. It didn't sound like he was doing them dirty. He did suggest another option, as I keep saying, with Liam Parrow. That's another fight. You heard Bob Arum say, if you don't want Sandor Martin, if you don't sign on within 10 days, you're going to get stripped of the title anyway, right? So if you don't want that, he's saying the Teofimo fight is something that he'd want for you, right? That's cool. You got an option over there. So you got Sandor to defend your belt. It's not a pleasing fight to the eye, right? But it's a fight nonetheless. It is a get-back fight. It is your way to get back after taking a tough loss. You don't want that fight. You could potentially try to make something happen with you and Teofimo. Oh, you don't want that fight? Won't you talk to Eddie Hearn, somebody that you've done business with already, and see if you can make a unification with Liam Parrow? Why not? You get what I'm saying? And then, that'll trump that mandatory situation that you got with Sandor, and you ain't got to take no damn 2 years off. Because you take 2 years off, I'm going to tell you right now, the internet going to run wild. They're going to say Ryan Garcia beat you up, ran you out of boxing, ran you out of 140. You're going to have ate yourself out of 140. You take 2 years off. Man, I wouldn't even be surprised if I'd be surprised you had 147 after 2 years playing like that. So the ball is in his court. Salute to Devin Haney. I rock with him. Took a tough loss, like I've been saying, but you got to bounce back. You got options. You got several options coming off a loss, and you still got your title, most important. So what you going to do? You get what I'm saying? You got options, bro. I don't know what he going to do, but I would like to know. Know what I'm saying? But we going to get to that the link. Haney. It's like the Haney got his old bag on Box Rack. Ooh. Wanted to catch your breakdown. Appreciate you, Kyle. Much love, bro. Lucid Dreamer was good with it. Let's do verse for 9. I would never debate the OG, man. I ain't a debate guy, man. I love information too much to debate people. You know what I'm saying? I just like and I enjoy the perspectives. Like I definitely would never, not with the OG. I'll be learning from the OG. Gertz, what's good with it, bro? And the mighty falling. All right, y'all. So let me get to this, man. Let me get to it. We're going to keep building. Y'all keep smashing the like button. We're going to keep building, man. We ain't done yet. We ain't going nowhere yet. Somebody send me some. All right, let me get to this. Robert Blackshade said, you ain't lying. Let's see what he does for boots. Right. You get what I'm saying, Robert? Like, we get it. And no, this ain't no indictment on Eddie Hearn, but we just being honest. Like, it's easy to say with the next person, oh, he's been promoted horribly. He should be a bigger star. Can you make him a bigger star? Because what is it going to take to make him a bigger star? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to do it? Ooh. This is being reported by Dan Rayfield. They saying Ryan Garcia is suspended 1 year. New York State Commission has ruled on the Ryan Garcia PD case. They have ruled the fight a no contest and fined him $1.1 million. Ryan now 24-1. Haney now 31-0. Wow, I gotta put that up on the screen. I gotta put this up on the screen if this is official. I got to put this up on the screen for y'all. That's crazy. Wow, man. Yeah, man. Oh, this is what's going on. This is why you was talking about retiring, or you officially retired, buddy boy. Yeah, this don't look good at all. Hold on, y'all. Make sure I get this just the way we need to see it. Man. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all smash that like button for me, man. Tunnel Vision was good with Dan. That's basically his entire purse. He's been fined $1.1 million. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel. We gonna keep rocking. We ain't done, man. And the stuff for him. That's why his ass tried to jump ship and say he was out. You try to slide up out of boxing. Try to slide up out of boxing because you knew that judgment was coming, huh? Ryan said, man, head for the hills. I'm out of here. They're cheating me. They've been doing me wrong. They tainted my supplements. Devin Haney won his O back. Yeah, he sounded like he got it back too. Man, that changes everything, bro. That changes everything. Wow. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Man, that quick, that just changed everything. I bet you can't joke. You don't want to joke no more on Twitter now, huh? Now, hopefully this report is official too, because I want to treat this accordingly, just like I told you I would. All right, let's get to it. There you go. Man, that's what they saying. That's what the word. Salute to the queen, Miss Joe. I appreciate you. Food, vibes, nature, herbs. The chosen one, JusDueBoxing. Laugh your ass. Oh yeah, I got to get him. Got to get him. Got to get Zenith. What's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Lara, what's good with it? Who got timed out? Who got timed out? The replay of the video. Clay Moran. Oh, for now. Oh yeah. Salute the salute to Clay Moran. The OG man is the guy, man. Big Brian. Michael Benson, Michael Copper just reported it too. Yeah, okay. Salute. So look, as I told y'all, man, with this, to me, a year, 1.1 million, getting the loss overturned. Man, like to me, like a year, not 6 months, not 120 days, a year, and then you got fined 1.1 million, and then they gave him his O back. They gave him his O back. I don't know, Ryan. So all the red flaggish activity must have been because he knew what time it was. Maybe he knew what time it was. Now, maybe it ain't 2 years, but I need more. I want to know more, man. I want to know more because I want to cook him so bad. So look, man, if he's suspended for a year, fine 1.1 million, loss got overturned like to a disqualification, no contest. They ruled it a no contest. The year probably got more to do with him. Okay, and on Twitter, I need more. They gave him his O back. It's crazy. I want to know more. I want to know what this means. Because does this mean that like he intentionally did this so I could proceed accordingly? Because that's what I want to do. Like, did he like this? Does this mean like, yeah, that's what it was or what? That's how no concept of the got it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it doesn't count. But the O back too, though. The O back too. You get what I'm saying? They saying he now. So the O back too. That's different. Assuming the no contest is related to intent. Right, man. Matter of fact, I'm dropping a link, man. We got to talk about this. We could talk about this, man. Got to talk about this. Y'all smash the like button. We gonna keep building. However, this record's supposed to show. There was no. Yeah. Not 31. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. They can't give him the win, right? That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm a little confused by too. See, and if that threw me off, I'm like 31. So yeah. Hold on. Yeah, it's supposed to be 30-1, right? It's supposed to be 30-0 and not 31, right? That would mean they gave him the win. He said, Dad got his old back. He's finna get my bread back. How Big Keith was good with it. On paper, still might be but I saw that fight. Yeah, he went 30-0, right? Right. Bruce got his and a no contest, man. The fight, yeah, itself don't count, right? So they can't count the fight. That's what's throwing me off. So it should be 30-0 with a no contest on his record. With a no contest on there. Kansas City Mac, Rob V, what up, fam? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel if you haven't. I just dropped the link some of the fam, if y'all want to come up, man, we could talk about it. That don't look good for King Rod. King Rod tried to head for the hills. They said not so fast, close but no cigar. Say it was 31-1. Oh, okay. All right, he already had 31. I'm tripping. Yeah, okay. 31. His 31st win was Regis, right? His 31st win was Regis, right? Right. I'm tripping. All right, we good. We on point. Devin was 31. Okay, yeah. Salute, Big Brian. Yeah, I had it wrong. Yeah, he was 31-0, so it's right. So he on point. But damn, this shakes everything up. Suspended for a year. That's why you try to say you're retiring. Nah, buddy. You ain't retiring. They said, not so fast. Take this with you. Wonder if Boxer jumped the gun. I heard New York will make a decision tomorrow. Okay, so I ain't gonna go too crazy just yet, Aisha. I'm gonna give it some time. But we ain't forgetting about this. Oh no, we ain't forgetting about this. But so far, look, this is just what's being reported. This got reported by Dan Rayfield. They saying he's suspended for a year, $1.1 million fine, and Ryan is 24-1 instead of 25-1. It makes sense. That's right. Yeah, right, Zane. If we on point, Regis fight was a blur. it was. That shit was a flawless victory. It's just everybody reported. Mike Coppinger. Yeah. Salute, man. So we gonna see. Voluntary retirement. Yeah, he tried to slip out the back door. They said, nah, take this with you. Take this year with you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You don't try to ease your way. So you'll try to ease your way up out of here down, buddy, boy. And Michael Benson, they made the decision today. Okay. Can't wait to hear what some of the Ryan defend. Now, you better not defend it. You better not. I want to hear it too. Specs, I want to hear it too, because I don't think you could. Ain't no defending that, bro. You try, it's going to look pretty bad. I'm not, like I told y'all, I'm not defending it. So, but I want to know, like, does this prove, like, is this, does the no contest mean that it was intentional? That's what I want to know. I'm clueless on that. I want to know that part. Or is it a way to determine that? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna get suspended. Yeah, he was gonna get suspended no matter what, intentional or not. Yeah, for sure. His intention was bigger penalty along suspension. So it depends. That's what I'm wondering, Zenith. So I'm wondering, like, is that just right on par with what they was gonna do anyway? Or does that mean, you get what I'm trying to say, before I proceed the way I want to? Because like I told y'all, intent, I got a whole cook for that. So I want to know, like, damn, I want to know what this means. Somebody that could give more insight to this right here. It's a whole year. Yeah, man. He's just gonna retire in a year, I guess, right? He lost his purse and only got fined $10K. That's not enough, bro. Who that? Still lost in my book. Who only got fined $10K? That's the question. I don't know anybody that defended Ryan. Yeah, intention is the question. That's why I want to know, Cal. That's the only thing I want to know. Like, does this ruling mean that? Or, like, you get what I'm saying? I think that's the only question I got, y'all. That's it. I ain't giving them no out. I don't want to defend them or none of that. I just want to know, what does this mean, though? You know what I'm saying? Losing money is a huge deal. Hell yeah. Especially when you had a whole fight, Teach. Especially when you had a whole fight, a whole 12 rounds. You get what I'm saying, Teach? You had a whole 12-round fight, bro. His legal team made a settlement. That mean he did that shit on purpose. I want to know, man. I want to know. I'm looking forward to more falls now. Yeah, I just want to know exactly what this means. About this, I'm pretty sure I'm about to see a flood of videos in a second. I'm pretty sure. We're going to see, man. I want to know more. We don't know. Haney wanted to be a disqualification. We'll have made it. Hey, Devin 32-0. Right. Gave Ryan a second loss. They would probably have to prove intent for that. So they probably didn't. And that's what I want to know, Zenith. So maybe they still, meaning they couldn't improve. They couldn't prove intent, but they still had to suspend them anyway. And I think that's, again, y'all, that's the only difference for me, because that matters. Like, was it a mistake on his behalf, or was he knowingly doing what he was doing? That shit makes the world of difference to me as a man. Like, you know what I mean? If you know full well what you're doing, then shit, you deserve everything and then some. You know what I'm saying? But if some type of accident and contamination or something to that extent, then cool. But damn, man, $1.1 million fine after a 12-round scrap. Boy, you feeling it right now, Ryan. You feeling it right now. But Inside wanted to make an example out of Ryan. Absolutely did. They absolutely did, and they doing it. Man, oh man, King Rye. Show, that's Mr. Postman. That is yours. You dig, y'all? That is his ass. They better go to top rank and fight Teo, man. I'm telling you, look, he got options still, bro. He got options. Look, and look, maybe they got like the answers that they needed to this situation so they can move forward. Maybe he don't feel like he want to take 2 years off now, right? I mean, Tim said he got his old back. Wow, yeah, he got his old back. A year from when the last fight. Good question too, though, Teach. Good question. And which is our post is he gonna cook them back? He gonna go crazy concerts or not? Can the people unsee what they saw? Nope, marquee. We ain't gonna forget that, bro. They ain't gonna forget that, and that's because it still happened. You get what I'm saying? It still happened, but man, it's the best thing on his dad. He gonna do some dumb shit. Yeah, did they ever get paid for the fight? I mean, Eddie Hearn said he couldn't see that, Golden Boy wouldn't fulfill their obligation in paying them. He couldn't see them doing that. So it's like second degree murder, carry a life sentence, but it guarantees the person gets punished with the max possible. The most unreasonable out of the blue. First degree murder premeditated. Yeah, man, this is tough, man. That's tough. I want to hear what Team Rod got to say about this. Don't tuck your tail now. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm just responding. Ryan got a 1-year suspension. Oh, okay, y'all. So look, just a little bit more. Ryan got a 1-year suspension, as we know. They saying he got 6 months for each failed test, the pre and post fight test. No contest, as we know, is the ruling. So that's why it's a year, y'all. So to me, now look, I'm still not fully sure. I'm just trying to go off of what make logical sense. Remember, I was asking like what led to the year. That explains it a little bit more. They gave him 6 months for each failed test, the pre and post fight test. So he got 6 months for each failed test, up to a year. It's maybe that it's unintentional. Maybe, but the no contest, like Zena said, is right on par with what they were supposed to do anyway. So, yeah. Why should they get paid? So he might have gotten his old back, but Eddie still ain't effing with him and won't put no money on his books. I mean, look, guys, Jay, he ain't effing from what I played when I played the clip. I think if you wasn't in here, he ain't messing with that fight. He wasn't messing with the he ain't messing with the Sandor Martin fight, but he said he offered a Lynn Parrow fight as an option. That's a good fight for him, especially if you enter to be a unification. If you don't want to fight Sandor, that might be your out. You get what I'm saying? That might be his out. Ryan, anyway, he's doing way too much. Yeah, King, he needed a timeout. Ryan needed a timeout. That don't justify nothing, but he needed a timeout for his own good. He needed to sit his ass down. Casanova was good with it. The dudes in chat told me his levels weren't even microdosing levels. Why are they banning Ryan? Nah, they was gonna do it anyway, Casanova, because it's zero tolerance. Intentional or not, he was gonna get suspended regardless. They was gonna hold him accountable regardless. So that the time frame is, I think, kind of tell you something. He got 6 months for each test, is what I'm, salute to my guy, LetsBuild. The pre-test and the post-fight drug test, 6 months for each. So that's how we got to a year. So I'm thinking, shit, man, I don't know. It don't sound intentional though. Yep, still undefeated, no contest. Yes, sir. Salute the hockey pucks, man. Okay, I think Eddie position and Dev changed once he signed boots. I wouldn't disagree with that at all, Cal, because it's kind of easy to see. Like, well, I got him. You get what I'm saying? So, and then after what we just seen April 20th too, Cal, it's easier to take that stance, much easier. Troy said Superman T is sold out. You can tell you heard the power on the ninth and he didn't finish him. He tried though, Troy. He said he had no game plan or something to that effect. So he blamed himself. I like Matias. He came up short. Parrow was coming to win, bro. I need to take his time to go to rehab. I think so too. He needed a timeout, Zenith. He did. He needed to sit his ass down. He did. He needed to sit down. Nah, Ryan definitely deserved to be suspended. Yeah. Nah, he was getting suspended regardless, y'all. Regardless of what. You know what I mean? Regardless of what, he was getting suspended. Joshua was good with it, man. But still, I still want to know, like, what else they're going to rule on it, what they're going to say about it. But we're going to find out. We're going to find more going to come out. That's why Ryan Lord tried to get him a shorter suspension. And he was getting suspended no matter what. Absolutely. They knew. There was no way around that. I knew that too. I just always wanted to know the length because I thought the length would be telling. 2 years to me would have been telling, I think, personally. 2 years would have been telling. Let's see what Devin Haney fight next since Ryan got 1 year suspension. Yeah, but he talking about leaving for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Ryan gets suspended for a year. He talking about leaving for 2, which I seriously hope he don't do. Miami Kid J, what up, fam? He said, I think Teofimo was seriously hurt Matias with no head movement. I mean, look, it's possible. It's possible. Isaac Cruz versus Subriel, the fight to make. Yeah, it's still a good fight, man. I think Matias still beats Teo. Matias is still very dangerous. Just because Parrow beat him don't mean everybody else will. Still got to show me. I still want to see all the same fights I wanted to see before. This changes nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? It changes nothing for me. I still want to see Matias scrap against all these dudes. Said I would pill, test, day apart. When I look soft, if they did anything less than a year, yeah, they had to give him something. And I don't even think that was the steepest penalty though. So, but then it shit don't take some more, right? He said, Maul Brooks said, second time Devin got his old back. 2 years might mean they think it was intent. I think so too, Zenith. And then Zenith, I'm just going off, I'm glad salute again to my guy, LetsBuild. He was able to add a little extra detail. That's how you got to the year, 6 months for each test. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think, at least what it seemed like, maybe they wasn't able to prove that he intentionally did this. I don't know, but I would love some more insight on it. But yeah, man, I agree. 2 years, I agree. That it would have been no way around that. They'd be like, oh yeah, they know you did. That's why 2 years is a long ass time. Garcia and Haney get ruled in no contest. Yeah, no contest. Haney got his O back. Matias Barnes played the whole time for Parrow. They don't fight the same though. Parrow more of a boxer. Care what happens to Ryan, but I do think Devin deserves O back. Yup, the PED does make you a better boxer. And he got his ass. Well, yeah, for sure. He definitely deserves it back. I ain't mad at that. But they got that back. And look, remember, y'all, I had pulled that up, the other thing from Dan Rayfield. Remember, I said this, he was saying this, look, Ryan Garcia's win for Devin Haney will be changed to a no contest or DQ. It ended up being a no contest. So he was right. Had to pay the piper. DJ was good with it. I don't see that old sticking around for too long. Yeah, it's tough, man. At least he got it back now. I wonder how he feels now. If this is now, in fact, the ruling, you got your O back. It's a no contest. Ryan gets suspended. You kind of get to move on now. It's nothing else holding you back. You get to like really assess and process everything. Hopefully, probably going to take some time off. And like I said, hopefully it ain't no 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it ain't no 2 years. Yeah. Nah, look, Teach. Look, he said it. Mom has cancer. I'm being sued. My supplements were tainted. Going through a divorce. Said all that. So yeah, he said he being sued. He said he being sued. Yeah. Put that record back up. Just watch. Yeah. Yeah, I can feel burns of fire on them to be better than ever. Let's see. Yeah. Kenny Sims about to be top dog 140. I like Kenny Sims. He slept on at 140. He's a good fighter. Kenny Sims is definitely a good fighter at 140 for sure. Man, Ride King Ride. Apple Ride, man. Apple Ride. Oh, okay. So look, I got some more. Salute to my guy, the LWBoxing. So look, this is to add more to this situation. Also, Ryan has to continue drug testing during his year suspension to keep it at a year. If he fails another drug test or doesn't complete the testing program, he will be suspended indefinitely. So he got to get drug tested the entire year. And if he doesn't complete the testing program, he's gonna be suspended indefinitely. Wow. Well, there you go. So I think that's for his own good, for real. T says, see what Dev has to say on X, right? I think Haney takes the opportunity at 47 against Barrios. Not in his next fight, I don't, DJ. Not in his next fight. I don't see it. Not in the next fight. Maybe at some point, but not in his next fight. Maybe he'll try to shoot for that fight at some point. I don't see neither. Oh, okay. 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 Right. All right. Bet. So, all right. Yeah, more money out of his pocket for sure. Yeah. Right. So, yeah. So, he got to be tested all year round. Man, appreciate the boxing, man. Always with the information, man. Yeah, that's it. So, what it is that's protocol because, they had to, because of the zero tolerance, like I said. So, just to make it clear so everybody know, he got 6 months for each test, the pre-test and the post-test. I mean, the pre-fight and post-fight drug test. I mean, like his wild ass tweets brought this ruling down. All this taking drugs, talking, coming back to bite him in his ass. Right. I ain't declare retirement. Does the drug test still apply? Hell yeah, it do. If he want to box, hell yeah. And that's why I think he just tweeting, Chris. I think he was just tweeting, because he already know a ruling was gonna come. He know he was gonna get suspended. His team know, because there was no way around it, because it was in the system. So, you know what I mean? But that's what it is. I think he needed this little time out. It's for the best, man. I really think that. Wish they got alcohol testing too. Hey, man, yeah, wasn't he? Zine, have you seen that big ass, hot ass beer that he was drinking? Big warm ass beer. Man had a big gulp. He had a big gulp, but it was a beer. Y'all know the big gulps from the stores, like the 7-Elevens and all that. Man, that's what he had, a big gulp, but it was full of beer, big ass beer. I'm like, bro ass be getting wasted. You gotta chill. So this sit down to be good for his ass. I tell you that. Much. Don't have to keep him on recreational drugs and alcohol. They need to, bro. I think it'll work for him. Yeah, big gulp, full of Bud Light, Gertz. You get what I'm saying? Big warm ass beer. You know, the bigger the beer, the warmer it get. You know what I mean? Running around with all that damn piss in the cup. Like, I mean, I hate beer. Yeah, I don't see how people do it. Yo, I hate it. I hate the smell of it, the look of it, everything, bro. I hate it. Can't drink no damn beer, bro. Yeah, he run around with a damn super jug. Yo, that the emoji girl, Zenith. He had the emoji running around with the emoji jug of beer and shit. Like, bro, in real life, at a fight, sipping it, little ass sips. Boy, if you gotta guzzle that, that shit get warm in about 5-10 minutes, bro. Drinking that damn piss. Dad just tweeted he'll be back in a year. Appreciate you, Aisha. Okay, that's what Dev's saying. So Dev said I'll be back in a year. Oh, so he coming back for blood. Then he like, yo, when Ryan come back, that's when I come back. So I guess, look, we could just fast forward. He gonna get stripped of the title. Obviously, they're not gonna let him hold on to the title for a year. You know what I mean? So I guess I don't know who. I guess he gonna come back and fight Ryan. That'd be brave. That'd be brave. That's boot. I'm telling you, bro. Gertz for real, bro. That'd be brave, bro. We witnessing a crazy time in boxing. I think we're gonna age well for Devin and Ryan. Yeah, it's gonna be a shitstorm for both of them at the end of the day because the fight still happened. Finally beat. Salute to my guy Steph, man. So that's he duck. IG, I'm cool with. If he rematch him, yeah. If he's saying he'd be back in a year, that's my only assumption. If you lining it up with the time that Ryan comes back, you clearly want to fight him. That's what that sounds like. Because remember, he was saying, I'll come back in 2 years and then me and him could rematch. So now he's saying a year. So I'm thinking the same rules apply. Maybe in a year, you're going to want that lick back. I ain't mad at that. It's very brave, though, because I tell you what, man, I don't think Osterine did all that. Oh, all right, bet. Abdullah said Haney jaw probably still hurts. Doesn't want to get punched in the mouth anytime soon. Yeah, that was a tough loss. I ain't going to lie. It was tough. Salute to Abdullah. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel. We're going to keep rocking. We ain't done just yet. Let me get to this tweet. Devin Haney got what you wanted. Got your O back. Got your O back, but people ain't going to respect it. They ain't going to care. They ain't going to care. They're not going to care. No matter what happens from this point on, the damage is done for both of them. Devin and Ryan, absolutely. Absolutely. He said, I'll be back in 1 year. I had all the belts already. From now on, I'm fighting at whatever weight I choose. No longer fighting in weight classes. Oh, hold on. All right, hold on. I got 4 eyes now. Trying to make sure I can see. You're going to leave for a year and you no longer fighting in weight classes no more. That's interesting. I don't even know what that means. I can't even I don't even know I don't even know what he mean. What do you mean? What do you mean though? What I don't usually be at no loss for words, bro. What you mean you ain't fighting? You no longer fighting in weight classes. What that mean? You gonna do that Canelo? Y'all think he going the Canelo route? Y'all think he gonna just like, you know how Canelo was fighting at 155? That's not really a weight class. You think he gonna do that? Catch weights? Hella catch weights? Salute to him. At least you got your O back, man. That deservingly so. You know what I mean? Catch weight, straight catch weights, huh? Catch weight king. Damn, King Rod turned him into a catch weight king. From weight bully to catch weight king. Man, the titles just keep coming, bro. And I don't call him a weight bully. I'm just saying that's what they say. Damn, from weight bully to catch weight king. I could see that being a video next. And you're not fighting at weight classes, though? What do you mean, though? What you going to do? Catch weights? I mean, that's a little bogus. All right. Okay. Cool. See you in a year, Dad. And remember, I said that a year make more sense than 2. Salute to him. Because he got options. So I don't know what he's going to do. But that's still bogus, though. You ain't fighting in weight classes. Like, yeah, I don't know. I got a tough time processing that. Yeah, what y'all think that mean? Catch weights, I get it. Okay, catch weights. But what do that mean for the opponents? Is the opponents going to be cool with not fighting you at a weight class? You already blow up. You already be 165 on fight night. What? You already don't fight in weight classes. What are you talking about? You make weight, but you don't necessarily fight in the weight class. You already, I'm tripping for nothing, y'all. He already do that. He ain't telling us nothing different. He already do that. He gonna continue to make the weight and just blow it. That's what he's saying. So yeah, because you already don't fight in weight classes. I'm not even trying to be funny. You clearly don't fight in weight classes if you weigh in at 140 and you 165 on fight night. You've been said to hell with weight classes. I do what I want. You've been doing that, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I'm tripping over nothing. Salute to Dev. Know he got some like a breath of fresh air, getting his O back. You know what I'm saying? Now he could put that back in his bio. He don't no longer got to just be a professional boxer. He could put 31-0. no contest. He said, thank you to the commission for doing the right thing and making the right decision. I don't understand how Golden Boy is getting any money as if they took any punches. They haven't even spoke about this PED situation. Said Oscar ain't even paid me all of my money, and they still about to give him another 1.1 million. Said me and Vada and the commission should all be splitting that money. That's what Dev said. He said, and let's be real, the WBC held a purse bid while I'm going through a whole case of being cheated, on top of me being suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission. This is a dirty game. So he ain't feeling the whole fact that he been going through all of this and they've been trying to negotiate a whole nother fight. He said it's a dirty game. That's not, I mean, that's the rules. Like, if that shit don't go on pause because of what you going through, though. That's the thing. Like, I ain't about to get on him for that, but that entitlement shit out the window, bro. That boxing don't just stop because you going through it. They ain't force you to do nothing yet. It's gonna go as proceeded. But damn, but why he suspended? I get that. Cause yeah, how long is he suspended though? So he got a point. He do got a point. He got a point. Got a point. Got a point for sure. Got a point for sure. Well, I'll just keep it here because he tweeting it. He tweeting. He in tweet mode. We got Twitter fingers right now, so we going. That's what I'm saying. He still could fight. Like, I don't think that suspension gonna last long. I think it'd be like the mandatory suspension when you be in a tough fight or you get knocked downs or knocked out, something like that. I don't think he was suspended for no extended period of time or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You say, if you ask me, Ryan ain't lose nothing. No, he didn't. William Old School, yeah, they gave him the O back. Yeah, and he can still fight. Absolutely. He's supposed to be suspended. Yeah, when you hurt in a fight. Exactly. So it almost sounded like he think everything was supposed to go on pause while he was going through this. Sometimes they don't always know how things work. I understand that. But yeah, like, stuff was still going to continue. And look, you got to look at the bright side. He got options. You got options, bro. You got your O back. You still got the belt. If you take a year off, you won't have the belt. I don't know what his options is when he come back. But like I said, I don't know if you're still going to be at 140 a year from now. Like, I could see it being extremely difficult. If you're traveling for a year, take a year off and then come back. So, man, hope Ryan don't get the celebrity boxing. As Kyle said, right, Dev career over. Man, it's tough, man. Where do you see Dev going if he drops the WBC belt? To me, it's a bad idea. If he was to do it, I mean, because look, Teach Hendog was good with it. Look, Teach, this is crazy. This is the part. Eddie Hearn said, although he didn't bid on this fight because he didn't like it, and he explained why. They're not tied together contractually, so he ain't going to bid on the fight that he knows is going to lose money. But he said at the same token, he told Devin to talk to the WBC because he willing to make a fight or try to make a unification with Devin and Liam Parrow. So he won't even have to drop the belt if he explored that option as a possibility. But instead, he talking about he'd be back in a year. Is that, I don't know. So maybe, I don't know. Eddie said he told him that too. Yeah, I heard it in the clip. He said he told him. He said he told him to go speak to the WBC about a fight with him and Liam Parrow, something like that. So I don't know. But if he drops the belt, the only thing that he can do that'll make sense, Teach, is fight Teofimo like Bob Arum suggested. If you taking a year off. I don't know. The Teo fight might still could be there, right? A year from now. I don't see why not. So he no longer fighting. Yeah, he said, I ain't even understand that, John Wick. He already don't fight at no weight classes. Yeah, you weigh in at a weight class, but you don't fight at it. And I'm not trying to be funny. Somebody tell me if I'm tripping. You weigh in at a weight class, but you don't fight at it. And I get everybody rehydrate, so you're not going to be 140 on the scale and 140 on fight night. I ain't saying that. But you be nowhere near 140. You literally be 3 pounds shy of a super middleweight on fight night. Am I lying or what? 165, 168, that's 3 pounds away. So you don't fight in a weight class now. You weigh in at a weight class. Yeah, you make weight for sure. I respect it. But damn it, you blow up pretty damn big on fight night. Pretty damn big. Devin is damaged. Price boy, yeah, man, he all over the place. I ain't gonna lie. He all over the place. Devin should go back down to 135. Work his ass off. This year to move to 147. Shit, yeah, 135, I think, can never happen. Shit, he's struggling at 140 to make it. Happy that it's no contest, but you always take it too far Like Sandor, he knew Sandor was coming. For sure, he knew it. With this, how many times he took step aside, seen him twice? You knew the man was coming for his opportunity, bro. They knew he was coming for that fight. But a good thing that he's in position to still fight for the title, even if it ain't Devin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell no, Price boy. That 135 that's a thing of the past. That'll never happen again. And I don't expect to see him try it. But a year off, I question will he still be at 140? Because my thing is, if it's already difficult now to make the weight, a year from now, wouldn't it be logical to think that it'll be difficult to make the weight? And if you spent a year off of boxing, it might be even harder to try to get back to that weight. So, man, maybe he plotting on going to 47. Maybe. Sandor is not an easy fight. No, and people in Price boy, they know what's up. Sandor ain't easy. He got a lot of experience. He's scrappy, awkward a little bit. And he like to he fight. You know what I'm saying? He the type of guy who can make you look bad, even if you beat him. Just feel like Oscar ass knew. Yeah, he probably did. Right. You can keep pushing mandatory back and then think, yeah. That's exactly right, Zane. If things just don't stop because of that, you get what I'm saying? Boxing still go on. And that's what goes to show you these fighters that be threatening this retirement, like boxing gonna miss you. It's not. It's not gonna miss you. Man. Where King Rye? What apple pie Rye at, man? What apple pie Rye got to say? But he said, this is King Rye 45 seconds ago. I really hope boxing good without me. I fought everyone and was... All right, bro. Don't start, Ryan. Don't start, bro. Don't start. I really hope boxing is good without me. I fought everyone and was willing to. Said they have turned their back on me. I'm innocent. I stand by that. I don't care what everyone says. Gun to my head, I say I didn't take PEDs. Said that about a minute ago now, y'all. Oh. Oh, man, he disrespected the hell out of the quote just now. Oh, man, he disrespected the hell out of the quote because she reposted that it was a no contest. Wow. He said he headed to the UFC. Called Devin a crybaby biatch. He disrespected the hell out of Clarissa Shields just now. Wow. Oh, yeah, I'm losing all respect for this goofy dude, man. Nah, don't start talking that children shit. Nah, bro, you suspended. Don't start. Leave the children out of it. Just face the suspension by yourself, bro. Don't start that shit back up. Please speak up for the children, my ass. Now your ass suspended. Speak up for yourself. This dude on Twitter going crazy. He tripping. Ricky Williams, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? He said, "How this help Devin get better?" It's not. I mean, it might make him feel better, Rick. Maybe the nightmares will slow down a little bit, Rick. Maybe the nightmares will slow down. He said, "Single coming soon." You know it. Yeah, he disrespected the hell out of Clarissa just now. He bugging. He told her, "Whatever, keep eating. You know what, and you know what at the same time, you dirty girl." Clarissa, I have a husband, just kidding ass. You suck and stinky. Yeah, he disrespected the hell out of the quote on Twitter, bro. He bugging. He shot out. Yeah, he always do, DJ. He bogus. Yeah, he do. I think to sit down would be good. He need to sit his ass down and get drug tested for a year, maybe 2. You know what I mean? Make sure he on the up and up. Yeah, you see, he wild. He did it again. This dude is goof. He a damn goof troop. Well, it is what it is. They made their judgment. He should have known it was coming on. All that I ain't do it, innocent stuff. Like, shut up. Take accountability, bro. No accountability is what I don't like. Plenty in the sport. Y'all still got work to do. Right. Sure. No contest is one win. No one loses. Y'all. All right, man. Yeah, because he didn't get the win. Because he didn't get the win, Zine. If Devin wants my win taken from me. Remember, now he a victim now. Not the way you carried it. You don't. And then he say shit like you don't want sympathy. You clearly want something. Is you whining. You whining to the people like we not trying to hear none of that, Ryan. Listen, you're innocent. You had an opportunity to prove it, man. You got caught. You got suspended. Deal with it. It could have been worse. So you need to stop whining. You got suspended 6 months for each failed drug test, the pre-fight and the post-fight. There you go. It could have been worse, bro. Could have been the 2 years that people was putting out. So, yeah, I don't see his big deal. I don't see why he should be crying. I don't think it's that much to complain about. It is what it is. It happened. Get over it, dude. He definitely need to get over it. Like, you ain't the one that had that, you had the Osterine in your system. So, it is what it is with Ryan, man. He claimed he going to UFC now. And he's saying boxing is dead. He's saying, no, I'm going to expose the whole game. Say cheese. He said boxing messing with the wrong one. Said I'm going to dig harder. So he got Twitter fingers, obviously. He got some Twitter fingers, y'all. Superman was good with it, fam. Says second removed from Haney. Think about it. Think about that. It's okay. He should have done a better job. The Austrian had nothing to do with ducking or moving out of the way of them hooks. Yeah, he got some real questions to ask. Al Itzon was good with it, fam. Appreciate the support. He said, man, Dev lame and a crybaby lost. A lot of respect for the Haneys in this fight. Ryan still wins PEDs. Had nothing to do with how he got beat like a piñata. Damn, salute to Al Itzon, man. Appreciate the support, fam. Much love. Man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your JusDueBoxing.
Salute to Al. Much love, family. So yeah, it's happy. Yeah, for real. Oh my God, man. Zine, if I ain't even gonna lie, bro, I'm very glad that this is what it is. Now everybody can you can't be a cheater, but more than once for a situation. So they've been calling him a cheater. He needed to sit down anyway. I'm glad he's going to get drug tested for a year straight. If he don't pass, if he don't, complete the testing program, then he could be suspended indefinitely. So he either got to get his act together or he going to ruin his career. For real. So I'm glad it's over with. Salute to everybody in the building. That was one of those situations where you be glad when it's over. So now ain't got no more to say about it. Just so everybody is in the know, he is suspended for a year. They're saying $1.1 million fine, no contest. Devin Haney got the O back. He got suspended 6 months for each test, the pre-fight and the post-fight drug test. So that's his year. That's why it's a year. You know what I'm saying? So they had zero tolerance. Whether it was intentional or not, he was going to get suspended regardless. Like Zainab said, that's why his lawyers was trying to get him the shortest time possible because they knew it. So now it's over with. Salute to Dev. He got to pick up the pieces. Like I said, the better conversation now that this PED stuff is pretty much over with. He got options, as I said. You don't like Sandor Martin as an option, you can always vacate. Bob Arum threw Teofimo out there for you. He said that's the fight he like. You got Eddie Hearn talking about Liam Parrow and the unification. I think if Devin Haney is the way his options and pick a good, he got some choices to make. He got some good fights outside of Sandor Martin if he really want to make them. Eddie Hearn also said he mentioned the Liam Parrow fight to him personally, and he said he hasn't heard a word back from them. So make of that what you will. I mean, Dev undefeated can get in the tank sweepstakes. Yeah, right back in the game. You got, hey, Rick, put him right back in the game, coach. Right back in the game, coach. Just like that. You get the young man got options. The young man got options. So, Dev, if you're listening, man, you got options. Do your thing. Got your old back. That loss still happened. You got to fix some things. Tank Davis still out there, Let's see it, man. Let's see some fights. Let's see what's next for him. My bro, what'd you think about Frank firing Oh, did he? Is that real or is that like I thought that was hearsay? I wasn't for sure if that was solid. Out in the commission should split Ryan's money. Yeah, he said that. He said that 23. Devin said it. Not after all the shit they gave Tank for doing it only once. Right, man. Damn. So is that real? Is that real, Zoom? I didn't know if that was real or not. That chance, so we don't gotta fight Sandor. Like Bob didn't just say. Dev on the timer. Yeah. Nah, he got. I think Bob said 10 days. But shit, he's saying he leaving for a year, right? So I don't think he care. Real Brandon Casino said, wait. So Devin was giving his O back. Yeah, he's undefeated. Yeah. Today. Yeah. No contest, bro. No contest. He got that back. It was just dropped today. Let me put it up real quick so you can see it real fast. If you need to look at it, that is what they saying. No contest. Fine 1.1 million. Ryan now 24-1. Devin now 31-0. Bang, bang, bang. Now back to the real fights though, bro. I looked everywhere and the only one saying it is what's that? Oh, what's that about? You talking about DJ? About the DJ situation? Robert, you got 10 months work with Derek and get rehabbed and come back. Dev suddenly wait on Ryan to fight again is strange. It is. Unless he 100% Zenith is really trying to fight him, but again, still, why wait on him? Why not just take some time off and get back to it? Why essentially wait for him to come back? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I think that's a dangerous fight. Unless he just going, I don't know. I think that's about the suspension. I ain't even look at his video at all. Salute to my guy, Blue. I ain't see it. The truth is he can't make 140 anyway. Yeah, he was going to try unless it was for a lot of money, for sure. I see everybody making it. Everybody got the videos pretty much now. All the bigger channels, all of them. From what I see all the damn the videos now. The notifications. Brief was good with no contest for Devin. Stands for no chance he wins against somebody's actual weight. Damn. True. But yeah, man. Right. Well, fam, appreciate you. Some crazy news. Yeah, appreciate you, Brandon. Much love, fam. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel, man. Make sure your notifications is on. Ryan is suspended, and now we can move on. Like I said, if y'all listen to the Bob Arum clip, he suggested a fight between him and Teofimo as a replacement if you don't want to fight Sandor. You got Eddie Hearn with an option for Liam Parrow. Tank is still an option, right? Because they've been saying it all their lives, so you know what I mean, their whole career. So look, let's see it. That basing your career on Ryan now just a few weeks ago. They didn't want the rematch. That's what I'm saying. It just seemed weird. And something tells me that you don't rematch him right away. I just got this feeling you don't rematch him right away. I just got this feel. I got this feeling. Says y'all never went through what I've been through. I'm innocent. You don't know what I'm feeling. I've been fighting since I was 7. Someone cheated me. Man, shut up, bro. Shut up. Ain't nobody cheat you. Man, see, this is why this is what's Ryan gonna piss me off. Who cheated you? Who told you to take supplements, man? Well, he shut up. You should have made weight. Your ass shouldn't have been running around smoking and drinking. You keep talking about somebody. You did it. You took supplements. Damn, he pissing me off. You took them. Now take that damn 1-year suspension. Sit down and shut up. Stop whining. You not innocent. You caught. Whether you didn't do it intentionally, just rock out. Go take your suspension. Sit down. Stop. That's where you're going to lose people. Keep talking about they. Ain't nobody setting you up. God damn, dude. What is he talking about? Just leave it alone. Get your ass. Go home. Go sit down. Go take a vacation with all that damn money you got. I wouldn't even be on Twitter. What is wrong with you? Go home somewhere, bro. Go take a nap. Go to sleep, bro. Turn your phone off. I wouldn't even care. Look, come out. Hold yourself accountable. Say, look, man, I took supplements. I feel like that was tainted. I didn't do the necessary protocol and steps to make sure they was on the up and up. Therefore, I popped for Ostarine, and I'm being fined and suspended for a year. Tell that to the people that supported you, and then haul ass. Stay off social media for a while. Keep your nose clean. Stay away from the drugs, bro, and live life. You young as hell, but stop with all that victim shit. Somebody. You took supplements. Nobody told you to be overweight. You probably, and the reason I think you did it because you was trying to cut weight fast because you pissed off a part of your training camp, drinking and smoking or whatever it is you was doing, trolling and all that other shit. Man, stop. I don't like I like grown men that act like grown men. Bro, you messed up. You might didn't intentionally do it, but you did it. Stop saying somebody else did it. Nobody took your supplements and intentionally planted ostarine in it and said, say, yeah, we trying to set Ryan up. Stop, bro. You the only one doing that with them conspiracy theories, man. And I love a good conspiracy theory, but I don't like bullshit. Nobody set you up. You took supplements. They may have been tainted. Say that. Say I didn't intentionally do this. I didn't do this, but look, it was in my system because of these supplements. And look, I'm going to take this suspension for a year. I'll be back. Where's the accountability? Stop keep talking about they did it. They ain't do shit. Damn, now they force fed the supplements down your throat. What you going to say next, bro? Stop. Nobody's done. Nobody out to get you. Nobody out there. And then most of the people had you losing. Nobody's, man. Nah, get out of here, man. Get out of here, dude. People had you losing and you surprised us. You get what I'm saying? Get out of here, man. We gave you your credit for it. Now you want us to feel bad because you suspended for a year? Stop crying, man. Get off. And you got a shit ton of money. Go disappear. But show some accountability first and slide off. That's it. That's all you got to do. That keep crying like, they're cheating me. They're setting me up. I'm gonna get everybody. Man, shut up, dude. You ain't about to do nothing but be suspended for that year. Sit down and shut up. Boxing has put you in a position to change your life, your family life, and the only thing you could get up on Twitter and do is say people did it. You did it. You did it. You did it, bro. This is the worst that could happen. 30 million in a night. 1.1 shouldn't be no sweat off your back. You made 41 million in your career, didn't you? Chill out, man. Go sit down. Go make a real statement to your people that support you and just keep it moving, bro. That's it. Accountability be effing these young kids up nowadays. They don't know nothing about it. Just say that. Yeah, I made a mistake, but it was unintentional. People will be able to level with you to some degree. But because of that, they have zero tolerance when it comes to drugs. So I got to face a suspension regardless. To the fans, be apologetic. Maybe somebody could level with you and be like, yeah, damn, we know contamination is real, X, Y, and Z. But all that victim stuff, you just going to piss people off. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear all of that. You just get up here and say you made a mistake, you know what I mean, and talk. You make more tweet to Devin Haney because I know he's going to talk some more shit about how you beat him. And just slide off, bro. Go spend some money, go on vacation, complete that testing program for a year straight, and avoid getting suspended indefinitely. That's what you do. That's what you do. You can't change nothing now. They ruling is their ruling. Sitting up on Twitter crying about somebody setting you up is wild. I don't want to hear it. Nobody did it. You took supplements, bro. Like I ain't with it. I like a good conspiracy, like I said, but I don't just like a straight up lie. Like just chill. Behind the hands TV, my bro, what's good? He got off light. You dig what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And they're gonna drug test him for a year, and he got an opportunity to keep his nose clean. And you show these people, look, man, I'm going through this program. I'm letting y'all know, like, look, I ain't do this, and I'm going to make sure I complete this program. There's things you can do right, but he doing it the wrong way. That victim mentality, ain't nobody buying that. Stop. Nobody set you up. Chill out. GM, what's good with it, bro? He said, just that mean Devin was only guaranteed $900K. Whew. Sick, man. Be a man. Yeah, take it on the chin, bro. And look, we gave you the benefit of the doubt. We waited for the ruling to come out. But I just, like I said, I'm not a fan of the blame game. Just chill. No accountability. You showed none since the very announcement of the Ostarine. You've been playing, trolling. I ain't do it. It was Prime fault. Illuminati did it. Somebody else did it. They tainted my supplements. The companies did it. Like, you've been wilding. Everything but Ryan. And Ryan ain't do shit. Ryan ain't take the supplements to try to cut weight because you want to be fat. You want to be a fat boy. Come on, man. You did that. You did that. You blew weight. You took supplements to cut weight. Nobody else did that. Devin Haney made weight. That's why I start almost sounding like I'm turning on him, but I'm not. I just gotta hold him accountable, bro. Hold yourself accountable, bro. Like, I know you might have some issues and all that stuff too, but everything don't need to be said on Twitter. Stop being emotional. If you're emotional right now, put your phone down and go. What do y'all rich people do? Go swim. Go feed the birds or something, bro. Go walk your cat or whatever it is y'all people do with money. Go walk on Melrose or something. Man, I don't know what y'all do. Go shop. You know what I'm saying? You like clothes, them big ass jeans and all them big ass clothes you be wearing. Go shop or something, bro. You got a lot of things you could be doing, but being on Twitter, being a victim, I'm innocent. That's not it. Complete that drug program. Keep your nose clean. Keep your name out of the lights for the wrong reasons. Don't get locked up. Stop vandalizing hotels. There's a lot of other shit you cannot be doing, and it's a lot of good shit you could be doing. Matter of fact, take this year to keep fighting that fight, bro. Won't you go keep fighting the fight with the kids? You brought that up, right? We ain't forget about that kid shit that you brought up. So if you really about to fight for the kids, go do that. Yeah, go talk, go take a walk or something, bro. Like whatever he do, walk his cat, something, bro. He got to go chill, man. Yeah, go adopt a child third world country like the rest of the rich people, bro. Go chill out. You know what I'm saying? Feed your fish, bro. Your fish probably hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the last time you fed your fish, bro? You know what I'm saying? Feed your fish, man. They hungry. Chill out, man. You got just the victim mentality. I ain't a fan of, bro. And I don't know if because he did this, I'm supposed to hate him, but I don't hate none of these young kids. They young kids trying to figure it out. He a dude that I truly, unless they can show me something else, maybe I just think he made a mistake. But if he shows some accountability and act like his age, you know what I'm saying? Act like a person that been through something, then people could level with him. But you can't just be going kicking and screaming like you're a little victim. You can't play that role when you've been talking crazy to everybody. I mean, you've been playing with people's wives, like indicating like playing about people's kids. You just disrespected Clarissa Shields wild on Instagram a few minutes ago, bro. That's saying that I ain't never seen nobody talk to her like that. And it's just little comments, but it's like, you wild, bro. Like you ain't got no respect. You doing it the wrong way. Where you ain't got no OG? Do you know what an OG is? Where Henry at? Somebody get Henry on the phone, bro. Oscar, somebody get somebody on the phone, bro, because he tripping. I don't know who they need to get. They need to get somebody because he bugging. Get off of Twitter, bro. It ain't it. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for you. If anybody, they gonna level with Devin, who's been cheated. See what I'm saying? You're gonna turn the people against you by being a over victim. You overplaying your hand. Show some accountability. This is all I'm gonna say, and I'm done with it. Show some accountability. Be mature. Act your age. Put out a statement, an apology to your fans, and take your year like a man. And just go spend some money. Like I said, go walk your cat or something. Whatever y'all be doing out there. Go adopt a damn gerbil or something, man. I don't know. Go buy a snake. I don't know what y'all do. Go dirt bike riding with bumper cars. Do something, bro. Matter of fact, you think you're a rapper. You think you got bars. Take your ass to the studio. Guarantee you, it'll be a lot different. You go. You might make another hit like Blessed and Highly Favored. Go to the studio and rap your heart out or something, bro. But Twitter ain't it. Twitter looking for sympathy where it's full of trolls and disrespect. You just asking to get drugged through the mud. Know what I'm saying? Been in the ring while he drinking and having mental. You know what I'm saying? It may save. I'm telling you, go. I hope he could go sit down and get his mind right for real. Salute to be in boxing news. What's good with it, bro? Walking cat. Yeah, he gotta go do something. Feed his fish or something. Feed his goldfish or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go walk the dogs or something, man. But salute to him, man. All that energy I got for him is because of the way he carrying it. He still got talent, still a hell of a fighter. I don't dislike him. I think he just need to make better choices going forward. I think mental health is real. He all over the place, and I think he need to sit down. That year might do him some good. You know what I mean? He might need to sit his ass down for a little bit. He might need to sit up and get drug tested for a while. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight that he can fight. You know what? I got this testing that I got to do for a year straight. I'm gonna make sure I let y'all know that I've been clean, and I'm gonna come out on top of this, and I'm gonna get back to it. That's all I want to hear from him. Just a little accountability, less kind of like victim blame game-ish. That's not gonna work with me. That's gonna turn me off as a fight fan. Like I ain't trying to hear it. Blessed and Highly Favored while being suspended. I'm telling you, bro. His next album should be called All Eyes on PDs. All Eyes on Osterine. All Eyes on Osterine out this joint, man. I'm telling you, but it could have been worse for him. It could have been a lot worse. That's how you got to look at it. It's all about how you respond through adversity. This is you facing adversity. You went through 12 rounds. You wasn't afforded the win. You weren't able to keep the win. You had Osterine in your system. How it got there still remains to be seen. But like I said, you just got to handle your business, Ryan, man. Handle your business, man. I want to see how he's going to expose boxing. Me too. That's why I want to see. Yeah, go feed the pelicans, bro. For sure. Go feed the birds. For sure, man. You know what I'm saying? Go bird watching or something. Go fish. I heard it's peaceful. Go fish or something, bro. All that money you got, bro, I'll be on a damn yacht somewhere laid up. You know what I mean? Don't you like go get you some margaritas or something, Ryan, and chill out. Smile if you get beat. If you beat Ryan Garcia. They crazy, yo. Oh shit. That's funny. That's funny, Fate. I'm just a vibe. What's good with why you only spending and why you can still fight in other states. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I didn't even think about that. But I would suspect that he ain't gonna get no fights because I doubt if anybody be trying to make a fight with him or why this situation is going on, right? So he could cry all he want, man. But Ryan, I rock with you. I just don't rock with cheating. And I don't rock with nobody trying to be no victim. Just say you made a mistake. If I could hear that one time, I'd be cool. Classes Devin planning on fighting. Now, yeah, what are these whatever classes, Devin? Yeah, that's crazy, man. He said he coming back and he not fighting on the weight classes. We're gonna have to talk about that more tomorrow. We're gonna have to dig into that, bro. But I don't know what he mean by that. Not fighting in the weight classes. That sound a little. I mean, shit, he already do it. Like I said, you weigh in at 140, you beat 165. You're not necessarily fighting in a weight class because the 165 is not a weight class. That gonna be a junior middle by the time he gets back. That's what I said, yo. I wouldn't even be surprised if he all the way out of 140 and struggling to make 47 by the time he come back. But salute to him. I'm rocking with him. Hopefully he got his just due in the situation. He feel like well, at least it sound like it. This is like killing my damn face. Hopefully he got the results that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? And he can move forward now. Maybe they'll negotiate fights, but like I say, he need to explore his possibilities. He got options, bro. He got some options. Bro. Hold on. Let me play this.
But instead, you got two little homies that stepped in the ring with Loma before the big dog intent, because that's what we believe he is, right? He's the power puncher. He's the one that puts on the events. He's the one that is the ticket seller. He's the big dog, right? Like, that's what he said in his post-fight, you know? But he's last. He's last to achieve, unifications. He's last to achieve undisputed. And he is last to defeat a Hall of Fame fighter in Lomachenko. Teofimo did it first, and then Devin, younger than Teo, stepped in there and did it as well. Hopefully that is what is inspiring Tank Davis to finally step up to the plate, because it is a shame. I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but it is a shame that, this is his first unification we're talking about in November.
Man, salute the Nets, man. Interesting conversation. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Interesting conversation. I played that clip. I forgot I had that in there. I wanted to bring that up before I forgot. But interesting conversation. Shout out to them. But I don't think it's a shame that it's his first unification. He's been very clear about, I think, belts not being the primary focus now. I know people going to say, well, why you always had the WBA or this X, Y, Z? I get it. But that just ain't seem like that been his focus. And if you being all the way 100, since he's essentially taken over the control of his career and he's, coming out of his shell, he's making more of the moves that people been asking him to make for quite some time. And one would only speculate if it was truly him or was it a certain somebody moving him a certain way. So again, I think that's what was going on. He was being moved a certain way because that wasn't initially his plans. He was moving to somebody else's plan. Now that he's in control of things, he's moving to the beat of his own drum. As a result, he's giving us more of the fights that we want to see. I don't think it's a matter of seeing that Devin or this one did it. I think it's a matter of him being in the point of his career where he feel like he know what he want. He said he got a 6 to 7 fight deal that he's looking to complete. And inside of that deal, I think there got to be names that people really want to see. And I think that is what's sparking him to move closer to these names. And, then again, you hear this is one of the first times you really hear Bob Arum really wanting to talk about a Loma and Tank fight. So if we being all the way 100, you can't completely say it's 100% his fault why he ain't never fought none of these dudes. Because ain't none of these dudes ain't been in a rush either at the same time. Like, you can say what you want, but dudes be having other plans and taking other fights. So now that we here, I don't think it's too long. I don't think Loma is old. Like I said, he just looked spectacular last time we seen him. I ain't trying to hear that. If he don't want to, participate in unifications, then why the hell is he still chasing titles? You know what I'm saying? So people say the fight should have happened 5 years ago. Salute to Coach Kenny. Just like he said something real interesting. People was cool when it seemed like Loma was seasoned and had the ups, right? And it was premature on Tank's behalf. But now you see Tank in his prime. Loma is obviously older, but still look very dangerous. Y'all not as comfortable with the odds of Lomachenko beating him. So now people crying about not wanting to see it because y'all really just telling on yourself. Y'all already know what time it is. Loma gonna get his ass punched up the tree with the koala bears, just like Coach Kenny said. The Santa Cruz 4th Division champ, y'all be going to the Hall of Fame. So he actually beat the Hall of Famer. Facts. And I'm telling you, everybody not obsessed with belts, bro. And they don't mean as much. And I'm telling you, his career, he showed you a way to do it without chasing the belts. It's definitely not a shame. Clearly, his career was driven towards money. Y'all watch what he will make to unify. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I like the Tank era. The Tank era where Tank is moving Tank. Making more of the decisions, should I say, more of the forefront, driving his own car. You get what I'm saying? So I like what I'm saying. I don't think it's necessarily because of what everybody else is doing. If you follow Tank's career, that man do what he do. If there's any fighter, no funny shit that I can say that's doing what they're doing, it would be Tank. He definitely not looking at what somebody else is doing and saying, you know what, I need to be doing that. Nah, like it just so happens, I think, that Loma happens to have a belt. And that's the guy that they talking about him fighting. It just so happens that he has a belt and good. It's a unification. He just looks spectacular, so people shouldn't mind the fight. It's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So he getting a Loma fight. It's possible. It's possible. And you know people don't turn down them opportunities. And the reason why I say it's possible because you hear Bob talking about it. Sport where you don't have to be a champion, right? For sure. Can't big fish at 135. None left is Shakur. I mean, look, it's always gonna be the main guy, Long as Core keep winning, it'd be all right. As long as they cross paths, I'll be fine. The pigeon was good with it. Boxing Talk said Leo's a Hall of Fame year. Tank B, I agree. Sometimes people be forgetting about him. They be forgetting about him. Bob Loma to get that payday before he retire. I think so. That's his unofficial son. Loma is Bob unofficial son. No, that's his unofficial son. He loved him some Lomachenko, man. So it's no surprise that he would even put him in position to get that fight. I ain't even in the slightest bit surprised. But at the same time, I'm a fight fan. I'm not against it. Yeah, I wanted to see Loma and Core, but if I could see Loma and Tank, then let's get it. Let's see it, man. It's still a good fight. Yo, did y'all see Ryan even took a shot at Michael Jordan, man? Not even to keep talking about, but Ryan really took a shot at Michael Jordan, too. Like, listen to me.
Nah, Jordan ain't do shit for the people. Jordan made some shoes.
Nah, come on. Six rings.
I don't give a fuck about no 6 rings. I care about what you did outside the court.
Okay.
Anybody can do this shit.
I said athlete, though.
I can do that shit, too. I can pull up on a J, step back, swing back, inside, but what the fuck, spin move? Bro, anybody can, bro. What you do outside of the court, bro?
Bro was worse than the dude from above the rim, yo, working on his game with no ball. Ryan just reenacted the whole above the rim scene when dude was working out with no ball, bro. He just took a shot at Jordan, not necessarily. The reason I played that, because it just goes to show you how all over the place he be. That dude be picking fights with everybody. So I feel like a year sitting his ass down is really good for him, man. Hopefully he learned from these years of inactivity. I mean, I see the liquor and tree in his face. Yeah, man. Even though he was keeping it above, Ryan just needs to sit his ass down. Yeah, he do. Boxing only sport you don't have to beat out of division, become a champion once fans accept it. All those belts you watered down your sport. Yup, them belts don't always mean the best. They don't. And that's why I particularly like Tank's career, because he's been able to be very successful without having to just primarily focus on just belts alone. And despite, like, people always give him flack about his resume, but I think he's right on par to deliver the fights, and he's moving closer and closer and closer to those fights. So I think in the end he'll get the last laugh, and I think they'll have to revisit this whole resume conversation. But I'm ready to see what's next. You know what I mean? Keep giving us these good fights. Yeah, right. I'm all facts, and that's why I say, man, belts only matter when it's attached to a fighter that's moving right. You get what I'm saying? That's moving right. Robert said, Mike, grow up. What's that? You pay for your ranking and I lose the value of them belts. Facts. And you know people can do this. And we know that the fact that they do it. You get what I'm saying? That's why I've never been one to, like, really give too much value to the rankings. But until I came across L-Dub and somebody that really be keeping up, you know, somebody that can make sense of the rankings, even when stuff like that happen, when people jump up mysteriously certain spots, different things like that. Speaking of rankings, bro, something else I didn't want to forget to bring up. Look at the Ring Magazine rankings, y'all. Look at the Ring Magazine rankings, y'all. Check out I know this don't mean nothing, I know, but check out the Ring Magazine lightweight rankings. It's pretty damn interesting. I if I don't say so myself. I mean, you know, people tripping in like, how's Tank at number 1? They losing y'all mind, man. They ain't never gave Youngin nothing, man. It's good to see him winning. Good that Ring Magazine got Tank listed at number 1 as the lightweight. I ain't even about to argue, because it damn sure better not be Vasil Lomachenko. Damn sure better not be no Vasil Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't Lomachenko, I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't mad at the list. I ain't even mad where they got Shakur, because that's just a matter of a fighter too. You know what I mean, Tank never unified, but whose resume is aging the best. They don't get it. And you know that's another thing, Zenith. The more they talk about what his resume is not, the better it ages. Every time somebody makes that argument, another fight takes place and his resume continues to age like fine wine, as they said. And other guys' resumes, not so much. More like spoiled milk. His like fine wines, others like spoiled milk. So, and I think it feels like it goes this way for him because he gets so much unnecessary flack and hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that guys are fighting competition that's just like night and day to what he's fighting. And don't keep giving me that shit about how old he is. I don't want to hear it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I pulled up the chart the other day, and it showed, like, you look at when Errol Spence started fighting elite fighters, how old he was. Like, Tank right on par, same shit as Errol Spence if you really want to be technical. But the difference is he's been through 4 different weight classes doing it. So it's like, it's tough to keep saying somebody ain't did this or that just because they missing a couple names that they still in position and really still fight. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see. Time been telling, man, the smoke. I mean, the cream been rising to the top, man. I'm about to get that ring belt off Loma. Yeah, beat his ass. So I don't know, man. I think the more you take away from what he is, the more people continue to hate on him. Even his own, you know, with Floyd, that shit with Floyd doing is like you try to release the spar and try to make him look a certain way. And you see how that, do y'all notice how the whole sparring tape got released and it didn't hit nowhere near like that minute and 40 something seconds that got released the initial time? That shit did nothing. Like, they tried to dim his light with that, and it did nothing. It really didn't do nothing. In fact, it almost backfired because it was a point where he got sucker punched in the sparring, and then old boy reposted it and had to delete it because he probably was getting a lot of negative comments for flexing that you sucker punched somebody. Shakur and Keyshawn fight for the top spot. I don't think they'll ever fight, bro. Given what I know, I think they'll have to pay them something that, you know, It had to be something that they, they can't turn down. Other than that, and even that might be, still a stretch because he just been adamant. They got that brother type bond, man. They ain't trying to fight each other. I just feel like it's too much talent to be stuck on Shakur and Keyshawn having to fight each other. And then again, it's so early in Keyshawn's career where they had two totally different points. Like, who really calling for that right now? And the fact that people be suggesting that they fight, it kind of tells me that they think more highly of Keyshawn than what they be saying. Because most people don't watch a lot of boxing. Yamisu guys can't fight if they're not popular. That's a fact. I learned that in real life. See, sleeping on people. I'm telling you, boy, your boy just caught by the 3-piece to the gut. You know what I'm saying? To the stomach. Josh, you say Keyshawn say he the best. I think that's Keyshawn just confident. I think he only saying what other fighters should say. That's confident about themselves. You supposed to think you the best. Everybody say that in sports. You got to think that way. In a sport like boxing, I'd rather you be overconfident than be lacking. Or I'd rather people think that you're overconfident rather than you be looked at as a guy that's lacking. You lacking confidence in a sport like boxing, you're going to get chewed up and spit out. And Keyshawn is just a guy that seems like he's confident in his ability. I think the work that he put in is where he draws his confidence from. I say that all the time. I think that's where he gets his confidence from, bro. Like, people was okay with the first sparring video. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Rude. They was like, man, that one was good enough. The second one ain't hit the same, bro. It ain't it ain't hit. They tried to drop it. It ain't hit. They tried to put that ready run. They tried to remix it. It ain't work. They're like, nah, this is the real sparring. I'm like, nobody cared. That's crazy dropping the old sparring and nobody cared. The full sparring really backfires. It didn't work. The sucker punch. People was like, oh man. And then look. Yo, you can say what you want. You can say what you want. But if you ignore the fact that Tank was fighting like 3 people in there, you tripping. Boy, man, Floyd in there coaching. You know what I'm saying? Grabbing Tank arm, twisting it, bending it backwards. So I was like, bro, what? This wasn't even a fair sparring. Bro was fighting 3 people in there. I'm surprised Tank ain't hit Floyd at one point, bro. I'm surprised Tank ain't cocked one back and hit Floyd by mistake on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my bad. I ain't see you, OG. I ain't see you, TBE. Nah, man, that shit really backfired, though. But at the end of the day, y'all, when it first came out, we had fun with it because it was new. I ain't slander nobody, nothing. It don't even be that deep. It's funny to me why I laugh so much because how people be really emotional over something that happened years ago that you can't change. Why even care? Like, you get what I'm saying? People got right to defend him. Devin was 16 and Tank was 25. I was like, yo, what? Every time they told the story, Tank was getting older and older, yo. I think they stopped. Dev got about 13 and they stopped. Yeah, I was like, bro, 16 and Tank was 25. I said, yo, dude's like 3 or 4 years apart now. You know what I'm saying? Like less than a full 4 years. How the hell was he 16 and Tank 25? Like, make that make sense. That means Tank could be in his 30s right now. And hit the same because it was not major that happened. So Tank had to fight the whole gym. It made it worse. Zayden made it worse. Bro was fighting the whole gym. That's why he was tired. It was more than him just not being in shape. Dude was fighting the whole gym, fighting Floyd and everything, bro. Bro was fighting everybody. Tank was tired, man. He got on the ropes like, dang. He's like, man, I should punch Floyd out, man. On the ropes like, dang, man, I'm fighting 3 people, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, 176 years old when they sparred. I'm telling you, they kept going up, 16 and 25. I seen that as recent as I'm not even joking. I seen that as recent as this week. What's today? Thursday? I seen that on like Tuesday. I seen somebody say Tank was 25 and Dev was 16. I just cried, yo. Like, man, they won't stop. My thing is, yo, when you get in the ring, you can't keep talking about how old somebody is. You know what I'm saying? Men fight. You gotta fight, bro. Because I'm telling you, made Floyd look bad. I got more respect for Tank. That's why I'm saying Zenith. He didn't think that deep. He thought, oh, you know what? I'm gonna show how he was tired and how Devin was getting off. No, it just showed how he was tired because He's fighting 2-3 people. All real, fighting 2-3 people. Y'all people jumped in the ring, stopped the sparring stopped, started back up. All type of shit was going on in there. That man he walked out of there with more respect. That shit really backfired, yo. I'm telling you, that's why I say, man, it's better to just get that man his respect. Just can we call Devin the Duck? You know, Duck is saying do it just. It's like, I hate the word Duck. I'm very consistent. I'll say, I just feel like his next move will tell you what he's doing. I don't want to say he's ducking, but maybe he's trying to find an avenue where he don't got to fight him. But there are a couple of avenues that's been presented to him. One being vacate the title and work out a fight with Teofimo and Bob Arum, who you worked with before, or try to keep your title, holler at the WBC, go holler at Eddie and try to work a unification out with you between you and Paro. So he got options, but his next move would be very telling in terms of what he actually looking to do. You get what I'm saying? Pablo was good what he said with Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz, I think he got to fight soon. Andy Cruz, I like Andy Cruz. Tank was fighting the whole gym. Y'all still had the best action in sparring. He did, bro. It wasn't even close. Like, the work just not even nowhere near remotely the same of like quality. It's just not. Or damage, it just wasn't the same. My Floyd went from trying to set Tank up the sparring and sign him. Yeah, it backfired then. Damn, the odds been against him. Damn, Jay Allen, that's a good point. Odds been against him the whole time because he was coaching Dev and everything. So damn, the odds were stacked up against him then. He still came out on top. If he doesn't unify and it's a dug, yeah, he got to do something, Cal. He got to make one of those decisions that makes sense. You can't just float off into the sunset, though. People going to be on your helmet. Can't be calling yourself the face of boxing and all of that stuff and then do that. Hey, Mason fam, I see people give him credit, but Keyshawn Down ain't better fighters to his point, and they hate. Yeah, because it's a personal thing with Keyshawn. Who is Keyshawn connected to, Dante? Say the names. Say the names with me, bro. You know the names. Who the two names that Keyshawn connected to that people don't like? Say it with me. Terrence Bud Crawford and Shakur Stevenson. So it's just by way of who he's with. They and then on top of that, he talked with a shit ton of confidence. They don't like it. Did the same thing to Terrence Crawford, bro. Bro was beating ass at 35, whooping ass at 40, gets to 47. All of a sudden, people start to hate him. I've never seen nothing like it. Same thing for Shakur. 26, cool, beating ass. 30, beating ass. 35, now they hate him. It's the weirdest thing. Keyshawn, 4 fights in, they was hating him. So just inherited hate, bro. Or get the Barrios fight. Yeah, he got options, bro. Calculate it with a year off, I think the Barrios fight make the most sense after a year off. Realistically, I think you need to be done with 140. Unless you're going to re-chase all them belts again. Remember, he said, I already had all the belts. I ain't even fighting in weight classes no more. So it's a lot to talk about. Damn, there's going to be some more stuff to talk about tomorrow from this situation. Don't forget Big Baby Yacht. And they don't like him too. Terrence and Bud. You get what I'm saying? Robert, Bud, and Shakur. They don't like him. And Shakur getting the same type of treatment that Bud was getting at 47. He just getting it at 35. You know what I'm saying? Bud getting it in his third weight class. They hate. That's when the hate started for Bud. I've never heard nobody call Bud no BAN at 35 or 40. I ain't hear people talking crazy like that when he got to 47. And then all of a sudden now people hate him. Now he don't fight nobody. I was like, bro, y'all missing something. That dude really liked that. So I mean, now you know who's connected to him and they don't like him. That's what they said, dude. The Doug. I got to let y'all call it, man. I can't, I'll just lay it out there. Look, GM, if you want to make big fights, lucrative fights that make sense, all of that type of stuff, Teofimo is a pretty decent fight. Lynn Paro's a unification. That's a meaningful fight. He got options, bro. I just don't know which one he's going to choose. 30 mil to fight 10. Yeah. So, I think the walls are closing in, though, GM. I think the walls are closing in. I think crunch time is approaching. I think you're going to have to make some real decisions. I would be surprised if he don't make any changes at all. You get what I'm saying? I expect some changes to be made. You get what I'm saying? Hey, he got to. Changes have to be made, whether it's your team, whether it's you, something got to be made. You can't just go back at it the same way. Make the Shakur Tank fight, both fighters again. Let's say, hey, is it clear? 2 best 35 pounders in the world? Yeah. Shakur, yeah. A lot of hate. It's just not necessary. It's just not. I don't get it. I never seen nothing like it. Devin, only champ I know, never fought a man though. Right, that's Tank fans with the hate. Shakur versus Tank will be like Spence. Tank versus Bud. Shakur, same final results. I'm telling you, they be hating that boy. They do hate them. Them dudes got a lot of hate, but I think the any real fans of the supporters of the fighters are I think rock with all guys. I think you only got them super fans that don't like all parties involved. Them dudes all nice in their own right. When they mix it up, we gonna see that. But you know what? Hold on, y'all. We ain't done yet. Before we get out of here, one more thing I wanted to go over, man, because or should I save it for tomorrow? Could save it for tomorrow. I could save it for tomorrow and do the Bob Arum interview. I was a ninja without a belt ranked over Shakur. Ho Williams and Pater. Only thing I would guess is he probably been there longer, Thomas. That's why I ain't say nothing. Notice I ain't go in about where they got him at. Only thing I could think why he's 4 is because he got 2 fights there. And then I think the other guys ahead of him definitely got more fights at 35. That's the only thing I could think of. He said Oscar must have put the pit at 3. I think it's because he had more fights there. That's the only thing I could think. I don't think it's a matter of skill, though. Same thing with Loma. Notice it's funny with Shakur. He got 2 people ahead of him that both said no to a fight. 2 people that fighter, people say they give him a good fight. You know what I mean? And they said, nah. Shakur, Bud Crawford. Tank, sign me up. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oscar must have put, yeah, man. But I want to see his everything he got be put to the test, because I got a reason to believe it gotta be a real reason why Bud Crawford vouched for him the way he do. Gotta be a reason for that. Got to be. So, man, I wonder what Bill at. Bill somewhere probably celebrating. Bill probably happy as hell right now. Like, man, I told you. The damn cheetah. The damn cheetah. Let me get this out of here, man. Let me get this. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for your bro, man. But again, man, the Ring Magazine got Tank at number 1. It's refreshing to see, man. The man getting his just due, man. It seem like everybody's starting to recognize it, and it's getting to the point where they can't hate, and they just got to give the man his credit. Good to see, man. Good to see, man. We're going to see if Loma is next. And July, we got 2 good fights coming up back-to-back. We got the 6th and the 13th court, and then we got Boots. Can't go wrong, man. 2 great fights coming up. 2 good cards coming up. Yeah, that's what I'll be thinking. I just want to see the fight. Yeah, me too. I think fans are the ones, not the ones hating. No one shit on Shakur more than Devin fans. Yeah, for sure. Same fans are defending him. For sure. Nah, for sure. For sure. Because that's where the slander was coming from, Zane. If it wasn't coming from the Tank fan base, for sure. Now, people go back and forth. They go back and forth. But like I said, man, all real, being real, everybody got their fan bases. Everybody got fighters they rock with, right? When it comes to Tank and Shakur, I feel like the fans are a lot more secure in the fighter that they rock with, right? They more comfortable in supporting their guy no matter who they fighting. So when those fan bases don't have a tendency to push narratives as much as the other guys. That's just something that I seen. You know what I mean? Just an observation. Just an observation, man. Just an observation. Rock with each other. I think so too, Reef, because you know real talent when you see it. Even if you think the guy that you like the most is going to beat him. You know what I mean? He said, don't nobody score shit. Hell, man. Once he got to 35, you started hearing stuff like quit sparring and he duck and all this stuff. You never heard none of them narratives until it was time for him to fight a certain somebody who we all know, a name I shall not mention. So Tank knocks off Loma, Shakur knocks off Arum, Zepeda knocks off Baranchik. Then Shakur knocks off Zepeda and Tank Core for all the marbles. Let's get it, man. In the perfect world, let's get it, man. That's how I want to see it, man. Let's get it, man. Those are all good fights, but I feel like they're gonna be two of the last ones to mix it up, possibly, man. I don't know. We're gonna see. Anything can happen in boxing, man. Salute to my guy, Rude Exposure. Yeah, man, I feel like the Tank supporters are more secure and comfortable with the guy that they represent and rock with, to the point where they don't got to push narratives or slander no fighters to build their guy up, right? I feel like, I ain't gonna no disrespect, it's not everybody in the Haney fan base. You just got a lot of fans that are young, and you be asking them. Like, it was one that came through here the other day when he was like 18, he said, young as hell. That be his fan base. Those young 21, 22-year-olds, those be them guys that want to argue about everything. That's his fan base. That's his fan base. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all smash the like button, man. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Make sure your notifications on, man. As we continue to wrap up, man, it's been another dope build in the books. Shakur's a runner. That's how they be saying it. That's what they be saying. I get tired of hearing that. Don't mess with Texas, my guy. I get tired of hearing that running stuff. Yeah, he fight on free TV, which is not a bad thing. I think free TV is good. Everybody ain't gonna be pay-per-view stars. Think about if everybody was on pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? That should be crazy. It'd be very expensive, man, paying for all these. But we already pay for enough pay-per-views. So, yeah, they say that running stuff. I see it every day. At least if you read any thread that's talking about him, you're going to at least see that comment multiple times. You're going to see somebody saying that. Then when you ask them to name the fights, they're going to probably come up with one fight, maybe two. And then that one is already been debunked already. So they down to one fight. So they down bad. They just pushing narratives, man. And they'll talk a lot of shit, but they won't bet their money against them, though. That's what I learned. They won't bet their money. They will not bet their money against them. Free TV is also a way to build a core solid fan base with your core ads. That's absolutely true, Reef. It's not a bad thing. I just think fans have gotten weird, where like this is like it's some damn death sentence to fight on free TV when most of these dudes, all these dudes start out like that. Everybody's not a pay-per-view star. You could count them dudes on your hand. So everybody's just not that guy, and that's okay. But you make your own, you know what I mean? You make your own lane for yourself. Yeah, you know it. Now ain't now. How they like them apples? You know what I'm saying? And he got a chance to win too. Sandor do. Saying what you go to the I think they was not looking at the whole picture. Yeah, they be saying 55, 45, 60, 40, and worse. I've heard even worse, 80, 20. Yes, I heard somebody say it's gonna be his easiest fight, all type of shit. But that's people for you. But again, man, salute to everybody in the building, man. Another dope build, man. Tank is getting his just due. It's refreshing to see. Ring Magazine got him rated the #1 lightweight. That's what's up. We're gonna revisit. We're gonna do the cigar talk, man. I gotta react to the cigar talk interview with Bob Arum. I heard he was saying some things that that's worth listening to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts, all facts. Zenith, that's exactly when it started. Yeah. They said, "Oh, buddy, a threat." You know what started it, Zenith? Remember this? Remember this, Zenith? This was started it right here, Zenith. Right here. That right there. They see that, they was like, "Yeah, we can't have that. Look at that cone." They like, "Look at that cone right there." They seen that right there. They was like, "We can't have that. Can't have that. Ain't no way we let him fight him." You see how you looking at that man? Fool. Point to the easy work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see right there. But when they seen that, they was like, "Yeah, we can't have that. You can't have that hater. Look at him. That's a hater right there. You see him? I'm #1." He said, "For now." But man, much love and appreciation to everybody. Appreciate everybody rocking to the end of the show. I was gonna stretch out, but we're gonna do the cigar talk tomorrow. We got to. Bob Arum was doing that. Salute to Najee from Cigar Talk. I know that was a dope one. I'm gonna go check it out. and we're gonna react to it, man. Bob probably said some things in there that was good to hear. So we're gonna see. Guys, the Shakur, as soon as he came to 35, right? Shit, Loma, Zapata, a fucking Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? Frank pulled out. Cambosis was cool. Man, you know what I mean? Malik K was good with it. So Haney lost go away? Absolutely. They went crazy on him. They went crazy on him. I was like, damn, this ain't boxing no more. Marcus, my guy, drew from his mom. I'm telling you, I said, they was like, nah. That when you watch boxing from a weird lens, you say that look is hate. I see hunger. All things aside, I see a guy that just really want an opportunity. I don't see no damn hate. I see a hunger. He like, man, I know I could beat him. What I just seen in here, I know I could beat him. That's what I see. That's not hating. That's competition. But people, it goes to show you, people that got favorite fighters really don't like competition, and they support their guys as long as they don't got to fight certain people. You dig what I'm saying? They ain't really comfortable with seeing a fighter in there with any and everybody. So looking at the on-top Tank Lullabies. Salute to my guy, Zoomverse. But again, appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button on the way out, man. My name is Starbucks. I like that. Easy work. Point to that easy work. Cambos was trying to, yeah, man, he's trying to sick other fighters on him. So they ain't really want it. But hopefully, you know, after these next fights, man, we get closer to the ones we truly want. Because I'm here for all the smoke. I'm here for all the action, man. I'm here for all of it. But again, appreciate everybody in the building. Salute to everybody in the super chat, Cash App. Appreciate the support. We're going to keep building. Y'all see me here tomorrow, 4 o'clock. We're going to build some more on this great sport of boxing, man. So, man, with that, man, y'all make sure y'all enjoying the rest of y'all good Thursday. Zenith, my guy, 12-3, Zoom verse, Cal Cooler, Blessings, family, Reef, Zoom verse, Malik K, LaMarcus, the rest of the gang, man. Aisha, peace to the queen. And any other queens in the building, man, much love to y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace to the fam.